Hello, happy Sunday and welcome back to Game Changers with me, Anil, Kandola, and as ever, I'm joined by Premier League champion, a very tanned and golden Luke Henry. Looking very well, my friend.
Champion summer, you know.
It certainly looks like it. I've never seen you look so good.
Thanks. I've never seen you look so...
Yeah, so bad. Sorry, I haven't got a haircut. Unfortunately, the show must go on. This is, of course, the sports and entertainment show that lives live on Colourful Radio and powered by Talk Sport. And, of course, it is live on YouTube. So head over now to www.youtube.com/@colourfultv to join us, because over the next 2 hours, we've got plenty coming your way. The transfer window is hotting up. We'll be getting Luke Henry's verdict on Bruno Guimarães leaving Newcastle to join Premier League champions. And are Arsenal the clear favourites to win the league? Is this the easiest title defence we'll ever see in our lives? We'll get Luke Henry's verdict on that. Pre-season fixtures have come and gone very nearly are over, which means one thing. The Premier League is back. We'll be looking at all of the potential big headlines, as well as giving you a couple of our predictions along the way. And as always, we've got your favourite features too. Anil's Adventures is back. Back in business. Winners and losers and changing the game shines a spotlight on the mindset it takes to chase your dreams. We've got all of that, and we'll, of course, wrap things up with Track of the Week. This is Game Changers, powered by Talk Sport on Colourful Radio. Stay with us. Good evening, Luke Henry.
Hello, mate.
Happy Sunday.
Good to have you back. Good to be back.
Deary me, I haven't seen this much life in you in years. Do you want to just, obviously, for the viewers,
Not really.
just come a little bit closer? Sorry, mate. You're going to have to, mate. Come on, mate. Come on. Sit on my lap.
No, I've had a really nice 2 weeks away from you, mate.
Yeah. Oh, that's not nice.
That's the
not
truth,
nice.
isn't it?
Do we look? Yeah, I think we look good. You know, if you're not watching already, make sure you go over now and watch us live on YouTube. So much to get through.
Barcelona's son's done well.
Yeah. You're almost looking as golden as I do. Isn't it so crazy how I haven't had a fresh haircut?
Hey,
and I still look better than you?
Probably your best look.
Really? Yeah, great. Unbelievable. How you been, mate?
I've been good, mate.
How was your holiday?
It was lovely.
Yeah?
It was really nice, yeah.
Yeah, what did you do?
Well, I went to watch the Arsenal.
Unbelievable. This is... Do you know what I've said to people in the office today? They've said, where's Luke? Obviously, one Sunday is 2 weeks since you've last been in the office on this Sunday, right? And I said, yeah, he's been on holiday. Oh, that's good, mate. He's bloody works hard. You know, he deserves just a time away. I said, do you know where he's gone? And someone went, please tell me he's at least like gone abroad. I went, oh, no, he's definitely gone abroad.
Yeah, went abroad.
Yeah, he's got some sun. I went, oh, so what's the problem? I went, he's went to go watch Arsenal.
Yeah.
In pre-season.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
One question.
Yeah.
What is the matter with you?
A lot of things, actually. But we've only got 2 hours on the show.
Yeah, true. This
we
could
need
go
a podcast.
on for the rest of the year.
Yeah, we need a podcast.
Yeah, the world's longest podcast. For
Game Changers podcast. And we could talk about things that are wrong. We make a great episode 1.
That would be the longest. We could smash the world record of the world's longest podcast episode.
It's a week-long podcast.
What did you get up to? You put a nice little story on your Instagram social. Do you want to just give a nice little plug for the followers
That's very kind of you.
join in?
Luke Henry 98, because I'm not getting any younger.
Yeah.
Oof, that's horrible, isn't it? 98. Yeah, so went to Girona for a day. I mean, Girona is an absolute nightmare for travel. So as much as it's a lovely old town, please don't go there and try and travel back into Barcelona, because you'll be chasing your tail, as we discovered when we were out there. But we did get back to Barcelona. And then spent basically the next 5 days doing what you do on holiday.
And what's that?
Going to the gym, going to the sauna.
Really?
Going to the W Hotel on
in
a
Barcelona?
Sunday. Yeah.
It's very good, isn't it?
Have you been on the Sunday? Have you done the Sunday thing?
Yeah, the party.
The party?
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
Shout out to my mate Kurt, who looks like Saliba. People
Big
know
up Kurt, yeah,
right,
we've given him a shout out before, haven't we?
Shout out to his barber, because his barber told him about this. Now, he told me about
very good.
The W Hotel. Yeah. And I was like, mate, this doesn't make any logical sense.
Oh, it does.
I was like, we sign up to the guest list for free, and we go to the W Hotel, and then on the roof, just explain it for people, on the rooftop, not the rooftop, but on their hotel deck, there's basically a DJ, and you go in and you queue at 7 o'clock and you get in for free, and it's a really swanky event.
Yeah.
I went, mate, there must be a catch, like, it doesn't work. And he was like, no, that's like my barber said. I went, no, fine. So I signed up. He signed up way before. I signed up Saturday. Yeah, free, barcode. I'm thinking, this isn't right, mate. You know, you just think it's too good to be true.
Something's off.
And then we got there at 5:30, because his barber was like, look, I'd advise you get in a queue early. And we were like, yeah, makes sense, OK. Got there at 5:30, not even a no queue. Couldn't even sit, we didn't even know where it was. We could see the hotel, but we didn't know how to get in.
There,
So we went, oh, no, we're on the beachfront, we might as well go for a bit of food. I had a lovely paella.
As you do.
I had a lovely paella, we had a couple of drinks. And I'm not joking, we paid the bill, got a free limoncello shot. Lovely.
I love it when places do that.
Honestly, the service in Spain, Oh, they're so considerate.
Yeah.
Just popped a little tequila shot and a limoncello on the table at the end. And we walked over.
That's nice.
And I'm not joking, it was literally like this time, it's like 4 minutes past 7. And we looked, mate, and the queue was absolutely enormous.
It's ridiculous, isn't
And we were like, well, I don't think we're getting it. And then I Googled it, that the free entry lasts until 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
I knew there was a catch.
Always you can't rock up at prime time with a free guest list.
I knew there was a catch. Mate, tell you what, the queue got in. We got in at 7:30.
Yeah.
We got in within 25 minutes.
That's good.
It was just,
how good is it?
I couldn't believe it.
It's so good.
I was waiting for something to go, and we've got in, and I was like, because I'm a bit of a weird, or I like to look around.
You can just finish the sentence there.
Oh, thanks, mate. Yeah. But I was looking because I was like, what's the catch? And then I looked around because I was like, oh, it's a pool thing, so we probably don't have access to this. We probably don't have access to that. Probably don't have access to
the little beds around the pool and stuff. Yeah.
Mate, go in.
Let's go, mate.
Go in.
Did you buy drinks?
Yeah.
There's your catch.
There's your catch. Yeah.
Therein lies
when the fire
catch.
starts to burn, right?
So does the wallet.
And it starts to spread. They can bring the attitude home. You know what it is, right? Yeah. Kept telling myself, it's euros. It's euros. It's only still 35 quid per drink.
Yeah, it counts like it takes the equivalent of like £3 off.
Yeah.
£4. £4. Yeah.
But yeah, it was really good.
Good, mate. Good. You deserve it. How long did you go for?
Came back. Every holiday has a bit of a nightmare, doesn't it? Came back, well, we thought we were going to come back Thursday night. We ended up coming back at the early hours Friday morning because we were delayed.
Oh, no.
Now, I won't tell you too much now, but when we do winners and losers, I'll probably go into a little bit more detail. But we were basically delayed at the airport for 5 hours.
So I know who your loser is?
Yeah.
And you know who your winner is? Me, because you got delayed.
I'm not sure you're the winner.
It's fun.
Yeah, fun.
Nah, I don't ever. There's a few rules in life that you should never break, okay? Amongst others. Never mock someone about travel issues, whether it's flights, whether it's trains, whether it's even a car broken down. Because obviously, without stating the obvious, they were going somewhere. Whether that was going to the destination or they're coming back from the destination, they were trying to get somewhere and their day's been ruined. Never take the mick out of that. What's another one? Never mock the dead.
Yeah.
No, that just scares me. Never mock the dead.
No, I don't think I would ever mock.
No. And also, and this is a third one, bringing it back, because obviously we are a sports and entertainment show, never, ever celebrate an injury.
Correct.
Never celebrate
Or never celebrate too early.
No, you can do that.
You can't, because you go early.
You can always go a bit early.
Well, you can always go early,
If you need to. If you ain't got a choice, you go early.
Sometimes you have to go early.
Yeah, exactly. Like a free guest list.
Yeah, you have to
go early.
Yeah.
See, you've got to make the most out of it.
Yeah.
You know, you've got to wait your time.
Yeah, sometimes you've got to
patient.
Good things come to people who wait.
Exactly that.
And then, so yeah, anyway, back to me, because everyone's dying to know
obviously,
what I can't
yeah.
So yeah, then Friday, didn't do anything, just literally chilled, unpacked.
Watch the highlights of the pre-season games.
I didn't.
Watch today? Smashed by Borussia Dortmund.
We'll get on to
in
that.
your own little cup.
Yeah.
At home.
We did win the penalty shootout.
Oh, my goodness gracious me.
And then Saturday, yesterday, finished off the holiday, went to Electric Paradise.
Is that where you thought it was from last night?
Yeah, the Champion Summer continues. The old school
Stop
music.
saying that.
Well, it is the Champion Summer.
Good.
And at Christmas, it'll be Champion Winter. And in Easter, it'll be the Champion Easter.
No,
and then
it won't,
next
because
season,
you'll lose by Easter.
we won't. Even you know that.
Sorry, I think you'll win it by Easter. Yeah, it's so easy for you lot, isn't it? Anyway, speaking of which, should we get on with the show?
Yeah, let's get on with the
Anything
show.
else you want to get off your chest, mate?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Chest hairs. Nightmare. Got to get them shaved soon. That's about it.
Ah, great.
Great joke.
Yeah, here all.
How are you, mate?
Yeah, very well, very well. Tired, mate, to be honest.
Been holding the fort?
Yeah,
Of the
something
whole
like that.
company?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, TalkSport wouldn't be able to run without me, clearly, yeah.
Here, there and everywhere?
Yeah, quite
Well, they'd be
literally
able to
here,
walk,
there and everywhere.
just probably able to run.
You can't run without me. Yeah, so much, mate.
Been so busy, you haven't even got a trim.
No, I haven't got a trim.
See, that's a good excuse.
Yeah,
Work
tomorrow
hard.
evening, though, after my shift, going to get a haircut. Watch this space.
Cool, what time does your haircut start? 5? They close at 9.
Probably not my barber, mate.
Oh, he closes at 10. Yeah, I think
Yeah, he's in demand.
Yeah.
He's going to need a couple of hours on this. It's not
Couple?
It's not a 10-minute job like yours.
Mine's not 10 minutes.
Little bowl around the side.
Yeah, you think there's a bowl
You know
around the
what I mean?
side? Yeah, this is fresh.
Use a
though,
butter knife for the beard.
Yeah, I don't used to. I did a bit at home.
I can sell.
Save money.
Yeah, I
Thank
can
you.
sell.
Look at
Spend
that.
a bit of money, mate.
Yeah.
I'd spend a bit of money if I was you. So speaking
Ladies
of
knows
something
how good this is. They just don't know it yet.
They will. Oh, they will.
Oh, they will.
They'll find out soon. Do you know what we're going to find out soon as well?
Go on.
Arsenal are going to retain the Premier League.
Very good.
Oh, yeah. It's that
Well, we'll
time
find
of
out
year.
in 10 months' time, won't we?
Yeah, we will, maybe even less. It's
Yeah.
that time of year, isn't it? The transfer window is alive. A big summer, for Arsenal anyway,
Thanks.
has just got a little bit bigger as this man has joined the Mikel Arteta revolution.
Corner for Bruno Guimarães. There's men in the box if he can find them, especially on the far post. He goes for a dipping shot. It's a brilliant goal.
I think it's a huge needle mover, and for me, this is a much more important signing than Vinny Jr.
And then it comes to Bruno Guimarães. Brilliant hit into the corner.
It's a marquee signing. It's a player that's signed for now, not in a couple of years or anything like that. He's a sign for now.
Hit away by the defender, comes back out to Guimarães, and Bruno Guimarães gets above the marker and heads the ball in.
The left-hand side for me is probably one where we can get better, and obviously with Bruno coming in, that will make the midfield better, no doubt.
Yes, of course, the deal has been confirmed. Being unveiled as Mikel Arteta's latest man in today's friendly against Borussia Dortmund was, of course, Newcastle midfielder Bruno Guimarães. Arsenal have completed the signing of the Newcastle and Brazilian midfielder in a deal worth £75 million. Guimarães leaves Newcastle after more than 4.5 years at St James's Park, having made over 150 appearances, nearly 200 for the Geordie club. He was, of course, a key figure in Newcastle's 2025 Carabao Cup triumph, of course, when they beat Arsenal in the semi-final, I believe it was.
Yeah, I was there.
Oh, just make sure that you remember. And, of course, their Champions League campaigns. He can play holding midfielder or in a more advanced role, giving Mikel Arteta, once again, plenty of flexibility. Arsenal now have Rice, Zubimendi, Odegaard and Guimarães all competing for midfield roles. He can even throw Eberici Eze in there as well.
Lewis Skelly.
Miles Lewis Skelly as well, who you're a big advocate
Mikel Merino.
Yeah. Anyone else you want?
No, well, Kai Havertz has been playing in midfield. I think that.
Yeah, brilliant. Anyone else?
No, that's it.
Yeah, honestly. So, of course, so much to get through.
Yeah.
And look, you know, the summer always brings moments, doesn't it, of memories and, you know, very famous returns. We'll speak a little bit later about Gustavo Hamer joining Coventry City. But before we get into Arsenal, we've got a return in the gallery.
Yes.
Would you look who slithered in? Adam, we'll bring you into the show very shortly.
Look what the tide brought in.
God, you're back.
I'm back.
Where have you been?
For one night, I've just been having lunch with my friends.
Lunch. It's £7:15.
Is that what it's called? Lunch, yeah. You
A
seem a bit
delicious
tipsy.
luncheon plus post-lunch drinks.
Oh, good work. So just in
fine.
case you listen to this thinking,
So
who's
yeah-
that snake?
So I had a few tipples. I thought game changers you called it.
You're thinking, oh, who's that snake speaking on the mic? Do you want to intro? I don't even want to intro him. He left us hanging
Yeah,
dry.
he did. Yeah, because he went on to bigger things. He's come back now, isn't
What?
he?
But now I'm back.
Honestly.
Just when you needed me the most.
How are you, Matt?
Pre-season, I'm doing great. Crystal Palace are going to win the Europa League next season.
Whoa,
That's
okay.
confirmed.
That's why
Is
you
there any
don't.
snakes?
That's why you don't drink on a Sunday. You're
They've
not meant to.
confirmed that.
You're not meant
Is
to
that
drink
why
on
I've
Sunday.
not been invited back?
That's why we got rid of him, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, we'll give you your 30 seconds of fame. Obviously, you ditched us and got rid of us. And now, look, highest views ever. So who's laughing now? How are you, mate?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me.
we're
Since
not.
I've
We didn't
since
have you.
I've
You
last
just walked
been
in.
here, I think Crystal Palace won the Conference League. I saw that with my own two eyes.
He was there.
Amazing.
He was there.
Yeah.
Crystal Palace are going to win the Europa League,
you
as
said
I've
that.
already mentioned. França is going to really pull through the season.
Who?
França, Mateus
Oh,
França.
Fanta. I thought you said Fanta. I thought
No, you won't know him. He's
Oh, I
kind
will
of
know him.
he's
He
kind
used-
of indie right now, but he's like
Is that the
he's the next big thing.
That's the flop under Roy Hodgson who wore the number 11 shirt. I know about Franco. Yeah.
Flop is not the right word.
Was
You're
a flop.
going to see. You're
Did he
going to
flop?
see in a big way.
He did flop
Okay,
though.
really good. Well, how have you been? How's work been going and all that stuff?
It's
Well, we
doing
don't
great.
care because you
This is-
ditched
look,
us.
this is
So
what I'm
leave us
saying.
alone. Bring his mic down.
I'm sorry. Goodbye.
That's better.
Yeah.
Adam, how are you, mate? Good to have you on.
Adam, mate, welcome back to the show.
you very much.
A loyal customer. Have you kicked him out?
He's still hanging around. Like
Honestly.
a bad smell.
Yeah.
I've been here every week for the last 10 months.
Get him out. I can hear him whispering in the
I
back.
know. But I just
him
did
out.
want to say, fair enough to him. As a Crystal Palace fan, I do think some of it players that had great seasons last season are going to have another good season this season.
Yeah.
Maxence Lacroix in
Yeah.
particular.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Maxence
Lacroix.
Lacroix. Yeah,
Lacroix.
great player.
You know
yeah.
who else had a good
I think
season?
Eze's going to have a really good season at
Eze's
Arsenal.
gonna
Yeah.
really- Do you know who is?
I think Elise's going to do really well.
Mark Elise's having a
Yeah,
great
yeah,
season.
Yeah, I think so.
Also, one to watch out for.
I think Adam Wharton's going to have a really good season at his new club.
Do you know who I think's one to watch out for? Oliver Glasner. I think he's going to have a massive season in the Premier League.
yeah.
Good
I think he's
manager.
gonna- he might win.
I think Forest might get top 10.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
believe so.
I think Pierre Sarge is on the way for a bit of an onion stuffing
Yeah. Seagulls, fly yourself out of here.
because his name's Pierre Sarge.
Yeah,
onion
yeah.
and
Up
onion
the
stuffing.
seagulls, up the seagulls. No, it's good to have you in the studio,
Ah!
mate. Welcome back, only for one day.
My FPL name for this season is Sarge and Time.
Yeah, well, he's going to need. We won't have enough time. He'll be
he
sat
ain't
by
got any
Christmas.
time. He'll probably have less time than you did on this show. Right, so should we get into the old the transfers? Let's talk
Well, there's a
Arsenal.
rumour. There's a comeback happening.
Exactly that. So rumour has it, no doubt, that Guimarães, there's no rumour about this one, he is an Arsenal player. Before we go into, of course, what this might mean in terms of the transfer window, in terms of Arsenal, in terms of the Premier League, what did you feel like seeing? I'm sure you've seen the pictures of him being unveiled today at the Emirates.
Well,
Was it a special feeling?
Yeah, I won't lie to you. I got asked to go on Sky Sports during the holiday to actually come on and talk about Bruno Guimarães.
So why didn't you?
I was on holiday.
Oh, half-hearted.
Yeah.
Don't care, do you?
Nah, it's on holiday. That's
no, I'll let you off.
Yeah, I actually kind of feel a little bit sorry for Bruno because everything's been...
Because he's joined Arsenal. I was going to say the exact same thing. What a waste of a career.
Yeah, I mean, to join the English champions is pretty impressive. No, I felt a little bit sorry for him because of all the Vinícius Jr chat that we'll probably get into later on. I think this signing's been a bit underplayed because I think it's actually a really, really important signing, and I think it's... I was actually in there earlier in the studio there just hearing about Elliot Anderson going from 116 million. Sometimes you forget Bruno going for 75 million in this market is a great bit of business. And it's a clear strategy that Arsenal are employing in the last few seasons. If you look at Declan Rice, West Ham captain, you look at Christian Norgard, OK, it didn't work out, but he came as the Brentford captain. You look at Bruno Guimarães, Newcastle captain, Jorginho was a Chelsea captain. So there's a strong leadership element there, but the player himself is one of remarkable quality. I've said it a lot.
Absolutely.
I think he's brilliant. The fact he can play the 6, he can play the 8. For me, it's really good because I think we can give Declan Rice the real rest he needs between now and throughout the season when we rest again.
Well, this is the point I was going to make, amongst a couple of others, which we'll get into, because it's a really big story, isn't it? At the end of the day, you've poached one of the top players in the Premier League, and this is what I've said to you already before. This is what used to happen to you.
Yeah, and he's 28,
you know,
which screams of a winner now.
It's a now. We're not signing for future or give him the season to bed in.
Yeah,
perform
Premier League
ASAP.
Yeah.
Where does he fit into this? Because as you've just said there, Rice is able now to not feel the burden as much as he did and the responsibility of providing at the highest level all of the time. But is there a world we live in where Bruno Guimarães and Rice play in the same team week in, week out? Because if that's the case, then if that works, which would come to no surprise to anyone really, then does that again put you back into square one from Rice's perspective of not getting much rest?
No, because I think Bruno and Rice can play together. Don't forget the importance of Martin Zubimendi. I don't think he's going to go anywhere. Bruno can play with Martin Zubimendi.
The smirk on your face is actually unbearable when you talk about
Lewis Skelly. I think the opening day of the season will probably be Bruno and Lewis Skelly will probably be our midfield too.
Wow. And who's going to be in the holding role?
I think Miles will start as the 6. I think Bruno will be in the 8, and then Odegaard will probably be
8-10.
In the 8-10.
Yeah.
I think he's a fabulous signing. I don't think Arsenal will ever go and do, I could say, a Bruno with Eze and Odegaard, unless it's 20 minutes to go and you're chasing the game in that situation. But from the start, I won't see it. And listen, this is going to sound a bit stupid, but I'll say it now. Watch out for him playing at right back.
Bruno Guimarães?
Watch out for him playing an inverted right back at this moment in time. It's something that I can potentially see happening. Arteta loves an inverted midfielder into right back, but that's only at this moment in time. I say that if we don't...
You need a right back.
We need a centre-back can play right-back. Now, the links with Ezri Konsa make more sense. I watched pre-season earlier. I've got some views on that. And probably you've seen it, but the links to Christian Romero terrify me somewhat.
He's a great player.
I just don't see it.
He's a great player.
He might come to Arsenal. I mean, I don't know how
He won't. I think he's going to go full steam ahead with Atletico Madrid.
Oh, that's fine.
Is what I'm hearing anyway. But just quickly on this...
But Bruno is an astonishing good business, and I think he's a top player.
But can I just remind everyone, when Manchester United signed Casemiro, for 60-odd million, whatever it was, we got absolutely hounded for it because you're buying someone who was 30, 31...
Well, Bruno's 28, so that's your first mistake.
Well, I think he's 29, isn't he?
29 in 3 months' time.
Yeah, so he's 20, so what, a year and a half younger?
Yeah, but Casemiro...
And 10, £15 million, and no matter what Bruno Guimarães goes on to do, he'll never have the career Casemiro has.
What's your point?
What's the difference?
There is a lot of difference.
But why? What's the difference there?
Well, Casemiro was coming to the decline of him before he joined Manchester United. Peak Casemiro that won 5 Champions League wasn't the same Casemiro as he's getting older.
Yeah, but Casemiro 10 out of 10, if he drops down to an 8 out of 10, is still better than a 9 out of 10 Bruno Guimarães.
I'm not so sure about that.
Casemiro, come on, mate.
Yeah, but we talk about Casemiro at Madrid and Casemiro at Man United.
Well, yeah, Casemiro at Man United for
Casemiro at Man United
was top.
Yeah, but people are putting the goals that he scored actually amongst his performances.
Well, yeah.
Because a lot of his performances, people are saying he's too slow to play in the Premier League. Obviously, the famous comment of leave the football before the leave
which
you,
he proved,
which he obviously proved wrong. But there was talk about him keeping him for another season because of his output of goals and his source of getting key important goals.
And also the protection he brings.
But Man United really needs to improve from Casemiro.
Yeah, of course. But now you look, you know, if Bruno Guimarães does whatever he does in the next 2 seasons, it's not going to take Arsenal to sign 1.5 or equivalent players to replace him. For Man
I still
United,
think he's got 3 good seasons in Bruno.
Yeah, potentially. And just of course in the package that we heard there,
he is.
We heard
on our TV.
He's looking well. Yeah. We heard
he's been celebrating. Bless him.
Yeah, I know. He looks
brilliantly.
No, he doesn't.
I thought I was watching Thunderbirds for a minute.
I thought it was you up there, Adam. I thought it was you up there, just with a slightly worse haircut up there.
You can't speak about haircuts.
No. I can't say anything about haircuts. But anyway, one thing I can talk about, of course, in that package, the Arsenal podcaster Sophie Nicolau. Nicolau.
Correct.
Nicolau, I do apologise. Nicolau?
Nicolau. Yeah.
Nicolau. Sophie, the Arsenal podcaster, she said that this was a more important signing than Vinícius Jr. Now, I understand you've got to back your own, you've got to be loyal to the players you sign, but that is absolutely ridiculous. No disrespect to Sophie, I'm not too familiar with her work, if I'm being honest. I've heard her a couple of times. She speaks very well.
Yeah, she knows what she's doing.
You know, you can tell she's been in the game for a long time in terms of covering Arsenal, but that's just not true, is it? Come on. If I told you now that if you give me 50 million and Bruno Guimarães and you'll get Vinícius Jr, you'll shake my hand and you'll have a big smile on your face. Come on, let's be honest.
What?
Let's be honest. I think it works both ways here because look, I understand he's a very good signer and you've got to be grateful for that, but let's not push this more than what it is because Arsenal fans don't want to think about the fact that they could have got, or there was a chance of getting Vinícius Jr, however big or however small that is. He would not be a more important sign than Vinícius if Vinícius came in. We can agree on that.
Yeah, if he came in. So I think what she's saying is the fact that we've got Bruno down and he's an Arsenal player. I think what that gives us is the fact that Arsenal can play Bruno and Rice, but we can also play 5 yards further up the pitch. And we'll get on to the talk about the left winger. I'm a bit confused about where we go from the left winger. And I was watching us today, and I kind of feel like if you've got Bruno and you've got Rice and you're pushing them further forward and you've got Calafiori inverting from left back, I kind of see Arsenal can go down the route of having a sort of a roaming left winger. So it doesn't have to be... Obviously, Vinícius Jr would have been brilliant. But I can actually see maybe an Eberechi Eze playing out there. And if Arsenal go and attack the centre-forward market and play with Julian Alvarez, and then you've got Bukayo Saka and you've got Martin Odegaard, you've got a really technical front four.
I think your left side has been really neglected over the years.
Yeah,
even with the signing of Eze, how many times really has he played on the left?
He hasn't played a lot, but what I'm saying is if you've got the right profile and the right backbone behind it, it could potentially work.
I'm not sure, mate. I look at that team, and even before you sign Bruno Guimarães, before you sign anyone, I said to you,
if you sign Bruno
you need a left winger, man. If you sign Vinícius, it almost doesn't matter who the hell you've got in midfield.
Yeah, but hold it. Well, it does.
Not from what you've got now.
OK, if we sign Bruno Guimarães and we sign Julian Alvarez and Trossard is gone, without even saying anything, levels improved.
Of course the levels improved because them specific positions in isolation have improved in what you previously had.
So
but they're not positions that need the improvement more than the other positions. I look at Arsenal and I think, look, with Victor Gyökeres, it's a question, but, you know, will remain to be seen. First season, he won the Premier League. There's not many people that can push back too much on that. But I just look at that left-hand side and I think it's chopped and changed. And if Martinelli's not performing, then Trossard will perform. And then if he doesn't start performing or continue to perform, then Martinelli will come in. I just look at that and I think across the whole of the pitch, you've got such great talent. Yeah, but on that left-hand side, I just don't think you do.
But why did you think they went for Vinny?
Well, because
it was such an upgrade. But it was like, we'd be stupid not to. The rest...
OK, what about, let me float a name out to you that is being linked with a move to Liverpool who seemed to be in the driving seat.
Barcola.
Bradley Barcola.
Yeah, OK, but how much of a level above is he to Gabriel Martinelli? And I'm not just saying that because if you're going to pay 130 million... Come
on, mate.
What do you mean, come on, mate?
Come on.
No, what do you mean, come on, mate?
Come on. What have you seen from Martinelli to indicate to you that he's even got it in him? That we wouldn't even be having this question or debate if he provided consistently, because the one frustrating thing for a lot of players that maybe someone like a Max Dowman might realise in the next year or two is players, and we'll even speak about it in a slightly different way and changing the game a little bit later on, but about players not getting the opportunity they think they deserve or think that they need in order to showcase what they've got. Martinelli, due to one reason or the other, has had ample opportunity to really nail that down. And I'm not saying Trossard hasn't been good, but Trossard's set the bar. So Martinelli knows what it will require to make that his own, and for whatever reason, he just hasn't. You look at someone like Bradley Barcola who comes in. Luke, that's got a bit of stardom on it. I question, and I've always questioned, I just don't think Martinelli can provide at the top level consistently. He's a great number two. Great number two.
No, but I'm not saying
that's an unbelievable number two. But in terms of being the left winger in an Arsenal team who have just won the Premier League, who are a penalty shootout away from winning the Champions League...
Vinícius Jr changes everything.
He changes it all. But I think Bradley Barcola gets you over the line. But he doesn't change the whole sphere or the outlook of Arsenal, no, like a Vinícius would. But I think he is that extra stardom and confidence and directness that will provide you that opportunity to just go... We're just too good.
He'd turn their forward line from a really good forward line into a lethal forward line.
Yeah, lethal is the top word. Yeah,
will he? I mean, lethal. Martinelli's got better stats.
No, but it doesn't. You can't.
That's my point.
You can't play games on stats.
I'm not playing games on stats.
Because, for example, Martin, come on. We don't need to dictate.
No, but that's my. No, but hold on. You're saying that you want goals. We talked about Gyökeres when he came into Arsenal. We talked about how good he is in front of goal, and stats are part of it. But you talk about having a lethal backup. If my lethal person that's coming in doesn't actually blow Martinelli's numbers out the water.
Yeah, but there is a slight caveat to that.
Of course there's a slight caveat to that.
Because Martinelli is competing with Trossard for his position. Barcola is competing with Kvaratskhelia for his position.
Yeah.
So, naturally...
And Desiree Doué.
And Desiree Doué to throw him in there as well for the mix. But let's even just take him out to try and make it a little bit more fair. And, you know, therein lies the problem. Whereas if you give Barcola minutes... consistently in a functioning team who do just look for a missing piece, exactly blueprint Arsenal.
Yeah, I said I'd take him on the social.
I think
but the only problem is 130 million.
100 million, would you not pay that? 100 million? In today's market?
Well, in today's market, you've got no choice.
What did you say,
30 million he was quoted for.
Yeah, 170 million euros, so yeah, about just over 130.
I mean, if you look, I know
that's obviously too much, but once PSG make a couple of signings, I think they're very advanced anyway.
Well, Arsenal value at 90 to 95 million. That's what I've read.
So 100 million. 100 million.
Yeah, look, for me, we need a striker, and we need a winger, and we need a centre-back.
So what, in your position, in your opinion, sorry, you could only sign one position or address one position, should I say, with the new signing?
Oh no!
What would you pick?
No, because we need definitely two. So
no, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
We need a defender regardless.
I've given you I've given you a free token to go get a position. Arteta's come to you and said, right, Luke, we can only afford one position. Fact, no question about it. What position are you going to address if you could only have one more position to be bolstered? Only one. Put you on your... Oh, he doesn't like this one. He doesn't like this one. He doesn't like this one. One position. Only one position that you can strengthen in now until the end of the season with one more signing. Where would it be?
For Chelsea, definitely goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Has to be.
Yeah. For Crystal Palace, some new fans, and then...
Bit more reliable fans.
Yeah. Loyal is the word we're looking for, Adam. Loyal.
Yes, it is.
Fan base.
Yeah, hit the nail on the head.
Yeah.
I'd still probably say just striker.
Really?
I'd probably say Alvarez, because then I can have Alvarez come play off the left.
See, he always does this. He's playing 4D chess, the boy.
I'm not.
Like, you are. It's just one position, and it's that position.
Well, it's not, because when you're the champions, you need to think about...
No, but that's not what we're saying.
Well, they are, because... hold on, you're asking me the question that they're exactly going to have the same conversation upstairs. They're going to say, what player's going to have the most versatility if we're going to spend 100 million? They're not going to spend 100 million on Julian Alvarez just because he can play number 9. They'll look at it in the fact that he can play off the left.
Yeah, but
you've got
at this moment in time...
They look at the fact that Havertz and Marino can play
at this moment in time,
and you've got really short on the back.
You've got Gyökeres, Gabriel Jesus still there, isn't he?
Forget him.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just naming the strikers.
It doesn't matter.
So, Gyökeres, Gabriel Jesus,
he's irrelevant.
Havertz, Marino.
Yeah,
there's four. Okay, even 3. There's 3 potential players who offer different things at different times in the game that can play in that position. On the left-hand side,
yeah, we've got Eze. We've got Martinelli. We've got Reece Nelson.
But we've established that Eze will not get the game time on the left-hand side. So do you look back at...
But then I'm looking at the defence, and we've got Timber still out. We've got no Saliba for 4 months. I'm watching Mascara and Gabriel today, and I'm looking at Ben White, and I'm thinking, Ezri Konsa's. But I think that's quite an important bit. That's why I was hesitating, because...
Oh, so in your head, then, it was a toss-up between striker and defence, and left wing didn't even come into that top two?
No, because I genuinely think if you get Julian Alvarez, I think that can actually change the way we play and the change your approach. And if you keep the same back line as we kept in terms of solidarity, and you've added Bruno in there, which you give Bruno and Rice, and then you've got a Konsa, which is an adequate replacement to Saliba for 5 months. You've got Gabriel, you've got Timber, you've got Calafiori, you've got Ryan in goal. It's still a really, really strong core. And then you've got Saka, you've got maybe Havertz at one game, Mourinho in another, you've got Eze, you've got Odegaard, Alvarez. One thing about that, yes, it might not be blistering quick, but it's full of high-level technical quality.
Barcola's got that.
And then
speed.
And then people, OK, fine, but Martinelli's got speed. Do you know what I mean? Martinelli's got speed. I'm talking about finding the right price for 100 million, and then if you're 65 minutes and you need to have something else, then you bring your Gyökeres on. Then you can bring your Martinelli on.
OK, what if Martinelli left the club?
Well, if Martinelli left the club, then they're buying a left winger.
No, but in your opinion, would your list of priorities change then, or would you still look at the defence and think,
it'd be negligence if Arsenal sold Martinelli and didn't bring in a left winger. There's no way they're going to play Eze into Solis.
I think as it stands, I think you're right to a degree, Luke, but Arsenal look a little bit goal shy at times, even with those strikers. And you've got to look at what would have the biggest effect on your output, on your points tally. I think it probably would be a top striker.
But how many of them going around? Julian Alvarez is not attainable. He's not attainable.
He might be attainable.
I don't think he is. I don't think he is. Real Madrid and
Julian
Barcelona
Alvarez
both tried their best.
But Madrid don't want to sell to a Spanish club. They're not ruling out selling him to an English club.
I don't.
He doesn't want. He wants to play for Barcelona, which is fine.
I don't think he's going to be attainable.
We've got a few you can have. But I don't think you'll want
Liam Platt?
I mean, something like no, thanks. But like João Pedro obviously wouldn't. But João Pedro will be the type of ilk of a player that you could see playing in front.
But then, I just don't know. I've always looked at the Arsenal side the last couple of years.
You're going to get all Arsenal fans, but all on the same boat. The reason why they were like, I'm not going to put it in inverted commas of being proud, but the same reason why they attacked so much to get that Vinícius Jr deal done with the wages and what they were offering is because they knew that is the je ne sais quoi. That is what you're looking at this window for. If you can get someone like that on a market opportunity, forget the fact he's only got a year left in his contract, everyone that knows football knows what they're talking about goes, if you buy Vinícius Jr, not only is that's like a marquee signing for the football club, that transcends in the Premier League level, that transcends you as a global brand. There's so much more to that deal, barring the footballer itself and how brilliant he is. But they tried. OK, they can't try it. But now you lift yourself with a range of options where people can go, yeah, fine. Yeah, OK. Yeah, fine. OK.
What, you feel like that about Barcola, potentially?
OK, I'm not going to... Put it this way. If we sign Vinícius Jr, and it's hard to compare Barcola to Vinícius, if you sign Vinícius Jr, you look at that team and go, that's not too far away from winning the Champions League.
I think Barcola...
You sign Barcola...
gets you over the edge.
You sign...
No, I think you're wrong. I think Vinícius coming in, it's not about being... I think you're nailed on favourites.
Yeah, there you go, fine.
Sign Barcola, the needle swings massively.
You sign Barcola, I still think people are going to go, let's see what happens. Let's see what...
Well, yeah, of course. But there's not many players in world football that you can go, right, they're going to be a guaranteed stalwart success.
No, that's my point. So that's my point. So without the guarantee of success, mixed in with an inflated market, it's difficult.
Yeah.
It's difficult.
But then you look at someone like Bradley Barcola, we were talking about Bruno Guimarães' age, and you were saying about still having a couple of years left at the top table. I think Barcola's not even 23, 24.
No, of course not.
He's very young, and already he's got experience playing at the highest level, reaching latter stages of competitions, winning competitions repeatedly for PSG. He's got the stardom, I think, that you guys are missing.
I'm not saying he's not a talented player, and I'm not saying he's got an abundance of class. I'm just saying...
Quick one, then.
Is it worth Arsenal to spend 120 million and not be sure of the end product?
OK, quick one, then. 100 million, you can only bring one player in, Bradley Barcola or Morgan Rogers. Who would you pick? Yeah, good man. I was worried there.
But even Rogers, even the Rogers one, I
don't think Rogers is...
Well, I even said to you, Rogers was an 8. I didn't really see him as the left winger fit. We have Eze for that.
Yeah.
And I think that was a strange smokescreen.
Just quickly on the Arsenal stuff to wrap it all up then. You've signed Bruno Guimarães, big Premier League statement, one of the top midfielders in the Premier League, and could go on to be an amazing signing for Arsenal. It would be a surprise if he wasn't. Are you as confident as ever going into a Premier League season that you're going to win it?
No, never.
Really? No, is it in comparison to what you've been previously? No.
I wouldn't say I'm confident.
So you feel like you're favourites?
I think we have to be favourites.
No, that's enough.
I mean, you have to be because you're the most...
I just don't understand. So what worries you about other teams?
It's not what worries me. It's because I think everyone's at a level playing field. I think
including you.
Mate, everyone's come back from the World Cup. Everyone's come back from
No, but it's not just about the World Cup, though.
Yeah, but hold on. Everyone's come back from the World Cup, right? It's all about having a fast start. Yeah. We saw Liverpool 12 months ago, and everyone said the same thing.
Yeah, so which would suggest that a fast start doesn't really mean much.
No, but Liverpool shattered the British transfer record twice.
Yeah.
They brought Wirtz in, they brought Isak in, they spent over £500 million.
Yeah.
And everyone was like...
Yeah.
You can even we had a good window, but it got played into insignificance because of what Liverpool did.
But then it's also coming off the back of them winning the Premier League.
But you said, yeah, exactly, and you said you're going to have to find. Like, I don't even know what Arteta does, but he's going to have to find a way to win it because right now he can't go another season without winning the league, even though what Liverpool do. And I remember you saying it.
No, I agree.
But what I'm saying is it can happen. So it can happen. Yeah, I think we're favourites.
But there's no substance to that, though, isn't it? You're not ruling out that it can happen. Of course, anything's within the realms of possibility. But if we,
I don't think we'll walk away with it.
But I'm not saying necessarily even walk away with it. But I just think you look at the rest of the thing. I think I saw this statistic the other day, which was just utterly ridiculous, that this might not be exactly correct, but it was something along the lines of this. The Bournemouth's manager is the 10th longest-serving manager in the Premier League right now.
Isn't Michael Carrick like the 6th?
Oh, the 6th. He's the 6th longest-serving manager in the Premier League. And Arteta's not been there for 1 or 2 seasons. This is a project at the peak of its powers right now. You know, you're off the winning the Premier League. Yeah, have you got that monkey off your back of you only win FA Cups? Because that's all they've done in Luke's lifetime, let's be honest. And now they're actually dining at the big table.
And no one else looks even close.
And that's the thing. It's not even...
Really
I think even if Arsenal stayed where they were, with not really making any marquee signings, I still think they'd probably just about win the league.
I'm not sure, but the attack is sustainable enough.
But no, I'm not saying that it's a great attack. It's not. There was even a conversation out there earlier in the office that probably the weakest front three that's ever won the Premier League. And there is a conversation to have about that. Maybe we can save it for another time. But even now, I just still don't think a team will be able to turn things around as quickly as possible. People would look at Liverpool and go, well, they won it the first season in the slot. But the difference was that was the same team. That team was already there. He just tweaked a couple of things. Whereas all the other teams... They're all brand new projects.
Okay, let me rephrase
and they're all
it.
Unknown quantities.
Well, that's it. It's more fascination rather than trepidation.
I think the fascination is the race for who's going to challenge Arsenal rather than the race with Arsenal. Maybe, yeah, of course, I've got it. But then also, I think
no Rodri.
This is what I'm saying. I know this might sound a bit strong, but I genuinely believe Rodri will be more of a miss than Pep Guardiola.
Both of them are quite mad, and Silva and Stones.
All in the same seat.
That's a lot of leadership.
That's their leadership group.
Reinders is off the way out. Look, Marmoush future looks uncertain. Grealish future looks uncertain. I looked at their team and I looked at their bench on pre-season, and I think only Haaland's missing off the top of my head. Yeah. Okay. It's almost like. Hang on a minute, that doesn't look as strong as... Oh, Guéhi as well, sorry. Guéhi, Anderson and Haaland. OK, when you have those
questions about Guéhi as well. Few questions. I'm not going to lie.
Well, listen, I'm not going to... Look, last season, thank God, because I said that City back four wasn't good enough to win a Premier League, but it nearly did. I said that we shouldn't have let that happen.
It was his fault, sort of. Guéhi's, in that game against Everton,
you just look, when you read it out, it just didn't feel like a title-winning... partnership or back four. Had it a title-winning keeper, but that back four wasn't. I thought it was never strong enough. Ours was pretty solid, and probably was the reason why we won the league. So, and that's my issue. I think the fact that it should be a time to enjoy it. Like, we should be able to go with Bruno, and this is why I think Bruno is such a big signing, because with Bruno and Rice in midfield, and you have got Gabriel, and you've still got Nkapé, and you've got Calafiori, Saliba's out for 4 months. With that spine, they should be able to get some elements of that 22, 23, 24 style football in there and really, like, show people from the attacking perspective how good they are. Instead of going on a 1-0 lead and seeing it out because we know how defensively strong we are, there'll be times when we want to do that. We can do that because that's how good we are. But that's why when I was thinking about that question, I'm thinking, what is more sustainable for 38 games again in the Premier League to retain it next season? Playing as we did last season defensively or trying to score more goals? Well, probably let's go and try and score more goals because I think we only scored 71 last season. And how do I think we do that better? I think we buy Bruno, I think we push the team up 5 yards, and I think we get a technical forward like Julian Alvarez, and then we have a different type of left winger instead of the Barcola. But listen, if Martinelli went and they got Barcola in and they got Alvarez in, then
Look,
they want two wingers. They want two attacking players. And if they get Konza in, I know they want to try and lower the price down, and I can understand that. But if they get two attacking players like that, and sometimes it isn't about. Sometimes it is about the personnel, but sometimes you do have to look at it. And goes, does it just need a freshen up? Does it just need something a little bit different? Perhaps it does.
Yeah, I think you're in an incredibly fortunate position. And when I say fortunate, I don't mean lucky, because you've created that position. You've created your own fortune. But I think you should be looking at expressing yourselves as a club more. I think, and actually looking to be more attacking, looking to be more expansive as a team. You are so far ahead at the moment that you should really just try and just go further ahead.
I think the reason why they weren't being attacking is because they just didn't have the options to do so.
Yeah,
and
there was the monkey on their back.
Yeah, and I just feel like a winger will really do that for them in terms of the creativity stuff. We obviously have so much to get through, so should we move on quickly?
Yeah. Ooh.
Go on. What have we got? Have we got a sponsor?
No, just my mates listening. Just
great, lovely stuff. That's nice.
Who's your mate? How many listeners now? 3?
Yeah. Who's your mate?
Guys, he just laughed when I said anything you want to get off your chest. I went, chest hair's a bit of a nightmare.
Brilliant. So at least someone found it funny.
Yeah, we said that for
You
about
probably
a week.
nicked his joke. Yeah.
No, it was my joke.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. Anyway, someone else who's been strengthening the window. He's back. Gustavo Hamer to Coventry City. The deal is.
Why are you saying that with such a radiant tone of voice? You don't even support them. What's the matter with you? Just do it normally.
Fine. Coventry have agreed a deal with Sheffield United to re-sign Gustavo Hamer.
Is he going to come on when we're 4-0 up or 5-0 up?
Well, do you know what's going to be absolutely amazing, Adam? When we wake up on Saturday morning for our first full Saturday of Premier League action in 2 weeks' time. Early kick-off.
That's harsh.
And at 12 midday.
He's been sacked already. You can't sack Lampard after one game.
In first place will be Coventry City. And bottom of the league, 20th, will be Arsenal.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
Honestly, I'm not saying I'd accept it because it's a long old season, but I am tempted because I think it's so nailed on for Arsenal that I would accept just to wake up on that Saturday morning to see Coventry first and you lot bottom.
Would you rather Man United finish second?
Yeah.
Or would you rather Coventry take 6 points off Arsenal home and away?
Coventry. 6 points. Because what's the difference between second and fifth?
So you're really not a Man United fan.
Of course I am, but what's the difference between second and fifth?
Really not a fan.
For me, it's first and Champions League spots. I don't see any financial incentive from finishing second to third or fourth. It's all the same to me. Second to fifth is the same. Now, if you said sixth, I'd probably have to say no.
All right, fifth.
I'd take fifth. Fifth and second, there's no difference.
Well, there is. You finish second and fifth.
Yeah, but what for? What does that get me?
Well, I don't. It gives you absolutely nothing.
Exactly. It doesn't mean anything.
It gives the club a lot, though.
What? Like what? Well, they finished third last season. What have we got?
Oh,
what have we got?
Andre Santos and Yuri Tillemans.
Yeah, wow.
Ooh.
I think it's about $500,000 per place up the league, so it's a couple of million.
It's a couple of hot dogs on a match day, honestly.
I don't know if it is.
Oh, who cares? Anyway, just a quick word on Coventry. They've made a couple of good signings there, haven't they? Hamer's set to have his medical. I think he's already had it today. A little exclusive there for you. I think the medical has happened. That's not being broken anywhere yet.
Cool. Don't need to whisper it, mate. You just said
don't
it on the radio station.
Don't tell anyone.
Okay.
Just keep it down, right?
Yeah, will do.
Hamer, medical. I think it's all sorted. Of course, they brought him in. Really, really good signing. Caleb Llorente, the Ghanaian midfielder, 20 years old. Clubs like Liverpool and Tottenham were interested. It had to be Cov. That's what the caption said on Instagram. It had to be Cov.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Clubs like Liverpool and Tottenham.
Yeah. Well, yeah, of course. Playing under Frank Lampard week in, week out, the CBS Arena, full of what, 39,000 every week, starting, paid as much as you want. Think so.
All right.
Better than playing for the third team for Liverpool.
All right, fair enough.
Of course, yeah, a couple of signings there. Do you think Cov will stay up?
No.
Right, lovely stuff. Speaking of the team that didn't stay up, West Ham.
No, I do, actually. I'm not sure yet. No, I need to talk about this. We'll talk about this later on.
Well, all I'm saying is, Dull City...
Yeah.
I know what I'm saying. Dull City,
well, they've
signed absolutely diddly squat.
Well,
let's be honest, they've signed diddly squat. Troy Parrott.
Yeah. No, they haven't even signed him, have they?
Who signed Troy Parrott?
West Ham are looking to sign Troy Parrott, but I don't know if that's been confirmed yet. West Ham.
Who?
The team you were in the Championship, mate. It's not even funny. You were literally in the Championship. I'll get the Parrott joke. But you were literally in the Championship.
What's the Championship, mate?
Brilliant.
What's Championship?
You
Wraps up.
could be back there.
Never in doubt.
Coventry, I don't even know if Coventry or who's the better team.
Oh, don't do that.
To stay
don't
up.
do that.
Ipswich or Coventry right now.
Come on. Come on, don't do that. Don't do that.
Ipswich have been making some moves in the market.
They've just got a new manager.
Oh, so I'll repeat that again. Ipswich have made some moves in the market. Gary Anil's a very, very decent manager.
Better than Frank Lampard?
Well, no. Good question, actually. When it comes to the Premier League, Lampard did do very well at Chelsea.
With the transfer ban?
OK, maybe. Both got good Premier League experience. Lampard's a good manager. It's difficult. It's difficult. I'm trying to work out if all three will go down, if one will stay up. I don't know right now, as it stands.
OK, well, here's one.
I think Fulham are right bang in trouble. I'll give you that.
Fulham?
Yeah, I think Fulham really are in trouble.
Fulham have just signed 2 players from Real Madrid and 1 from Bayern Munich.
And 1 from Southampton is Shea Charles.
Weird, bizarre.
I think they'll be all right.
Do you?
Yeah. Do you know what team I do think you need to keep an eye on for?
What, for relegation?
Yeah, which we'll talk about. Great little segue into what we've got coming up in the second hour. We'll be giving some Premier League
I think we're going to disagree on this.
3, 2, 1.
Palace.
Newcastle.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say Newcastle. I'm not convinced yet.
I think Newcastle are going to struggle, mate.
I don't know.
Who have they got?
Well, they have got football players.
Like who?
Well, they've got football players.
Like who?
They've signed loads of players. They've spent over 150 million.
Yeah.
On kids?
On kids, yeah.
Who have they got? Seriously, I'm not even taking the mick or a rhetorical. Genuinely, who's going to grip games by the scruff of the neck and take them up the league? There's my answer. Of course, in the second hour, we will be speaking...
They have got Wissa. They've got Waltermada.
Wissa?
You look at...
Whisper.
You say that...
Whisper.
Yeah, but if you say that...
Johan Whisper, because he doesn't make much of an impact on the pitch, does he?
Yeah, OK, you're only going by the one season. If you actually look at what he did at Brentford, he was actually very good.
Brentford?
Why'd you say it like that for?
Brentford.
They're better than you, mate.
Are they?
Yeah.
Well, we finished third.
Yeah, but still...
So there's only 2 teams in the country better than Man United.
I don't know about that, mate.
Oh, so now league positions don't matter?
I think Brentford are actually a very decent side.
They're all right.
No, they are decent. I'm pretty sure, actually, I saw Opta have done the best 30 teams in Europe. I think 16 of the 30 teams are English.
16?
I think, yeah.
So Cov obviously were in there.
No. 16, like 30. I think the Opta thing. I'm going to find it, actually.
Right, so it's Cov, Man United.
No. Well, Man United, I think I might have to be there.
Well, we finished third, mate.
Yeah, but I know. That's a brilliant what finishing third can do. Goodness me.
Well, this is what I mean. It doesn't mean anything, does it, when you finish in the league, unless it's first or relegation?
I'm just wondering, talking about relegation, there's a certain team finished 1 place off relegation 2 seasons in a row. This could be the season.
Spurs.
Oh, I think they're going to be good, mate.
OK, one sec. We'll come back onto that. Opta has revealed its current rankings for the 30th best clubs in the world.
Don't say you lot first.
Well, I didn't make it up. Opta has revealed its current rankings.
It's just a load of nonsense.
Basically,
PSG top, surely.
Yeah, you think so. No, Arsenal first. 16 of the top 30 clubs are from the Premier League. I'll read out the clubs from the Premier League in order.
No, just read out like the top 10.
Well, I'll read up the top 10. Arsenal, Munich, City, PSG, Barcelona. Mate, don't laugh. You're 6th on it. I know that's really bad. You're 6th, Villa is 7th, Real Madrid at 8th, Inter Milan 9th and Liverpool 10th. Just to put it into perspective, in 11th was Bournemouth, in 12th was Brighton, 13th was Newcastle, 14th was Brentford.
So by this, who's released this?
Opta. Don't ask me, I don't work for Opta.
Opta have said that Brighton are the 11th best team in the world.
Villa are 2 places higher than Real Madrid.
1 place.
Sorry, 1 place, but they're above Real Madrid.
Real Madrid haven't won anything in the last 2 seasons.
No, true.
Villa have got Champions League football and did win the Europa League. I'm not saying, hey, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just repeating what's here. Dortmund 15, Sporting 16, 17th.
This is off one of your dodgy websites.
No, if it was dodgy, I wouldn't be looking at it on Transfer News Live. I can tell you that for sure, because it wouldn't be going on a national radio station like this.
Something live.
Tell you what it is.
It was something live.
No, it's Opta, and this was from Transfer News Live. Palace were in 20th, Chelsea 19th, Fulham were 23rd, Club Brugge 24th. It's
just beyond ridiculous. Whoever's made that list has clearly had a few too many drinks.
Leeds United 27th, 29th was Everton and 30th was Spurs.
Unbelievable.
Don't ask me. I didn't make the list. I just saw
that's
something.
just a ridiculous list. I can't get over that. Right, so I'll give you a decision, mate. Do you want to pick winners and losers, or do you want to talk a bit of Rashford?
Yeah, talk about winners and losers, mate.
Right then, Adam, let's start for this.
Everyone's a winner, baby, that's the truth. I'm a loser, baby, so why don't you kill me?
Right, lovely stuff. Winners and losers, very simple. We pick our winners and losers of the week to round off the first hour that has absolutely flown by here on Game Changers, the show that lives live on Colourful Radio and is, of course, powered by TalkSport on Colourful YouTube. So head over now to www.
WX53.
What did you say?
Well done, mate.
Okay, thank you.
Because I just don't want to talk about... What's the point to talk about Rashford?
What?
He's staying at Man United.
Would you take him?
No, absolutely, categorically.
He's better than Martinelli.
I'm not going through that.
He's better than Martinelli.
Well, I'm not having him.
Is he better than Martinelli?
Yeah, on his day. The only problem is...
No. Why can't you just say yes or no?
I'm not swapping him.
I didn't ask that. I didn't ask that. I didn't ask. Just answer the question I've said to you.
I'll stick with my Premier
Who is a
League
better
champion.
player?
I like
Martinelli
Rashford. I like Rashford, but he's
honestly,
not in an Arsenal shirt.
If anyone at Arsenal is watching this, just have a look at how ridiculously annoying you are. You are so Arsenal coded, it's ridiculous.
I'm not.
You are. Who's a better player, Martinelli or Rashford?
Martinelli. Because he's a Premier League champion.
Yeah, okay, brilliant.
Champion summer, by the way.
Barcelona. Rashford is a champion in summer, scored a free kick in the game that we watched on Game Changers.
Well done.
To secure them the La Liga title.
And they just gave him? Gave him Anthony Gordon.
Now he's back to the biggest club in the country.
Yeah. Well, he's not playing for Real Madrid, is he?
Who's big club, Arsenal, Man United?
Man United.
Oh, well done. Arsenal, Liverpool.
Liverpool bigger, but I think Arsenal have actually got a bigger fan base. I'm going to really annoy a few people. Globally.
That's not true.
Do you not think so?
Nah.
It's all about trophies.
No,
no,
even if you
no,
park that, because that's an obvious.
No, I just said Liverpool bigger, but I think Arsenal might have it.
Nah, I don't think so.
You reckon?
I don't think so.
I don't reckon it's far in it, you know.
No, Liverpool are massive, mate.
I'm not saying... what? I never said they weren't.
No, it's in, like, Arsenal are big.
I think Arsenal global reach. I'm not saying Liverpool. I'm just saying I don't think it's close. You think it's a massive discrepancy between Arsenal and Liverpool? Don't Google it.
I'm not Googling
it for like AI to have a look at.
I'm not Googling anything.
So what do you want? I've got all the figures here. In Europe, Man United are the top. Man United first, Chelsea second, Liverpool third, Arsenal fourth.
Don't think that's true.
That's in Europe.
I'm not having Chelsea in anything, mate.
Right,
really.
yeah, I'm not having Chelsea.
With respect.
I'm not having Chelsea.
9-1, I think the score is. I think it's 9-1.
No.
9-1, isn't it?
I'm not having it. Right, so I've done a little bit of
trophies.
research, and I've found that Manchester United estimated...
with AI.
Well, it's not AI.
It says AI overview, mate. It literally says...
Overview.
From AI. Who's your winner? Quickly.
No, you can go first.
Thanks. My winner, quickly, is music. There you go. I've basically been on holiday and basically, mate, I've just realised how blooming great music is. It just connects so many people. It's actually brilliant. Electric Paradise says yesterday, all these soul songs, having chats with people that are in their 50s going, how do you know this type of music? Shout out to my parents and all that. Yeah, music's just good. It's good for the soul. Yeah, on Barcelona.
So your winner's music?
Yeah.
Just music, not even genre, not even artist?
Just how music can connect so many people. I think it's wonderful. My loser is Ryanair because how cheeky of you. My flight was delayed for 3 hours, right? And because it was because it was delayed by thunderstorms, they can't do anything about it. It's deemed as a, what's the word? It's not a security risk. It's out of their control. Well, my plane
An act of God, they call it.
My plane went via Milan to Barcelona. But I'm in Barcelona, so don't go through Milan when there's storms. Just go straight to Barcelona and pick me up and take me home. Because I was meant to be home at 9:30. We didn't get home till the crack of 2 a.m. and I was not happy.
Of 2 a.m.
I'm not happy. So I've missed out on £300 worth of compensation because they went through thunderstorms in Milan. I'm not having it. I'm trying to get compensation, guys. I'm not really happy.
For what?
Mate, I was at an airport at 5:30 p.m.
Yeah.
I got home at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you know, you can't do anything in airports. And do you know what's even brilliant?
What do you want to do at airports that you can't do?
Mate, I would have a kickabout, just do something.
Honestly,
I was so bored.
Honestly.
You can't do anything. Went for a walk.
What I've got to
we
deal
were
with.
upstairs on a gate, right? There was barely anything. Couldn't do anything.
Clip this and put this on your social
media.
media.
It was a nightmare.
Luke Henry is annoyed because he couldn't have a kickabout at an airport. What is the matter with you?
They gave us
That's a brilliant idea, though. Imagine if they had goals and you could just have a kickabout.
Something, mate. For 4 hours. We were literally at an airport for 5.5 hours. Like, you can't. What'd you do? And also, the funny thing was, they closed the duty free. People were going in to buy snacks for duty free because there was a little sandwich shop, and it was like the queue was literally going back out the airport. Poor help, no help, no more food.
You have such a tough life.
And then they just closed the duty free. I was like, that makes a lot of sense. Close more things when there's more people coming, right? And there was barely any sandwiches, barely anything. And then they were like, oh, sorry, we've emailed you. And they were like, yeah, but what we can give you is a €4 voucher. €4 voucher. Doesn't even stretch the price of a coffee.
It does.
But it doesn't.
Espresso?
Yeah. Single, that's going to last long.
Shot.
Chargers, by the way, don't get me started on the chargers. No charger port worked. None. Everyone's walking around going...
You're not equipped. So you're not
bringing power banks to an airport. You're not allowed to use them. So what's the point of bringing a power bank?
Oh, yeah, you're not, yeah.
Yeah, well done, Sherlock.
No, you are allowed to use them.
So everyone's going around going, does this one work? Does that one work? Can I use? And they're like, you can try, but it's not working. So everyone's up in arms. Everyone's just like, yeah.
What were they doing? Having a kickabout?
No, they weren't. They just wish they could have had a kickabout. Or do something.
Right, anyway, shall I move on to my winner and make it a little bit more positive? My winner of the week is Ashley Young.
That's just random.
It's not.
Oh, because you interviewed him?
No, not just that, I'll explain.
Not just that, so it is.
No, it's not even that. It's not really that. It's not that I have had an exclusive interview one-on-one with Ashley Young, who scored 2 goals in the 8-2 win over Arsenal.
So it is because of that?
It's not just that. But also, obviously, it was at the launch of what we would know, the new match tax, but it's called now Tops. So it's called Tops now, just Tops. It's top. So obviously he was there, and you were thinking, you know, that these ex-pros, you know, they're doing the media now, you hope that they get into it a little bit. So I thought, what can I do to try and spice up the interview a little bit? Went through my archives of match tax, 2008, 2009, Ashley Young.
You brought
Man of the match, limited edition. I brought him in to show him, and he went, oh, mate, these are class. I whacked out a Sharpie. He went, yeah, of course I'll sign them for you, mate. Signed both my match tax, 2008, 2009, Ashley Young, man of the match.
So hold on, that's class, but the fact that I suggested a kickabout at the airport, that's where I've gone wrong, is it?
Yeah.
Thanks.
And how much are they currently going for on eBay?
All I'm going to say...
You're going to sell them?
I've got 2.
So you're going to sell one of them?
Maybe. If the right price comes in. Mate, I'd tell my grandma if the right price came in. I'm joking.
I hope so. I hope your mum's not listening.
I wouldn't sell her. Priceless.
Yeah. No, I hope your mum's not. You should probably get a message.
What?
Saying, don't say that.
They'd probably say worse. Yeah. Anyway, less said about that, the better. But yeah, I think...
Mind you, if you sell it, you can put the money towards a trim.
Right, OK, I'm not even going to bother. I'm not even going to bother with the rest of my winners, losers. Just forget it now. What is the need? What's the need?
What do you mean, what's the need?
You know, what's the need for that? You come in looking like a state every week, and the one week you've caught me...
I look good today.
Honestly, it just makes me feel sick. Don't go anywhere. I'm not finishing the rest of that off. You can take the reins for the second hour. I don't know what's coming up. I don't care what's coming up. But make sure you tune in, because I'm going to beat Luke Henry up in the second hour. Plenty to come. This is Game Changers on Colourful Radio, powered by TalkSport, with me, Anil Kandola, Luke Henry. Don't go anywhere. My trim still won't be cut.
Brilliant. I'll sell my grub.
This is Game Changers with Anil Kandola and Luke Henry.
Doing it again.
Doing it again. But. Moving Shadows record label, by the way. Just thought I'd tell you that.
Lovely stuff.
Yeah, see what I do there? Man of the people, yes. Drop. Yeah, see. Welcome back to Game Changers Live on Colourful Radio, powered by TalkSport, you lovely lot. See, Adam there, little thumbs up. You didn't get that.
That wasn't a thumbs up.
You gave me like the smashed it, mate. Perfect.
The what?
Smashed it.
Oh.
Perfect, my introductions. Yeah. Something that's perfect is the champions of England, and I can't believe well, they're perfect because they won the league. And something I can't get my head around, it's actually only 12 days to go until the English champions kick off their defence at home to Coventry. So we are going to go through our Premier League predictions, flop of the season. Not you. I'm talking about Premier League teams. Relegation, promotion from the Championship to the Premier League, top goal scorer, winners, Champions League, you name it. We'll have a bit of fun. We'll dissect the Premier League. Can anyone stop the Gooners winning it from back to back? The first time they'll do that in the Premier League era. What are you laughing for? You've got a frog in your throat?
First time.
What?
Who on me? Sorry, Kyle.
We've all done that, haven't
Yeah,
we?
you've done it. Yeah, you've done it. Have you done it more than once?
You support Coventry.
Have you done it more than once?
No, just the once.
Oh,
that was enough for
We've
us.
done it a couple of times.
That's you've only done it once. So when we
really?
do it this season, then we'll be fine.
Yeah,
Right.
well,
Is yours gold?
What about United?
Your gold?
How many more did you get for that?
Yeah, your gold.
How many more
49,
did you get for that?
49 undefeated.
How many more did you get for that?
Anyway, talk about changing the game. I might change show if it carries on like this, to be brutally honest. We're talking about our motivation when you come back from holiday and you just don't want to do anything but be in the studio with your best mate for 2 hours. Not you. And we'll be doing a bit of trivia as well. Adam Bradley's back. Well, Bradley Adam. Thank God for that. Can't wait to see the back of Adam. Matt might come back in because why not? We just do what we do on this show. You can just come back in and tell me how bad Crystal Palace are going to be this season. And we'll end it with a little bit of track of the week. Actually, I was stopped in Barcelona actually about this, and someone came up to me and they said, are you from Game Changers? And I said, yeah, I am, actually. They said, yeah, I really love the feature about track of the week. I said, thanks, there's a but coming. They went, no but. They went, can you just play this song for me? And I went, I can do whatever you like. They said, all right, well, I'll message you. And
so it wasn't someone random then?
No, it was something random. Yeah, he just listens to Colourful Radio.
Yeah, but you just said he'd message you. How's he going to message?
He's going to message me. I'm just still waiting for the message to come back. And we're going to do a bit of track of the week. So, yeah, tune in, get that cup of tea. Actually, do you know what? It's summer. Don't get a cup of tea. Listen, get a glass of wine, put the barbecue on. Sunday, it's Game Changers Live from Colourful Radio. I'm still on holiday mode. And we're here till 9 o'clock.
Doing it again.
Do it again.
Doing it again.
What are we doing? The show again. We've done it for 44 episodes, mate.
We're doing it again.
Yeah. Inside
I don't want to say it.
place,
I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it
place,
because look, nothing's
place.
guaranteed in life. So I'm going to say it quietly.
Well, you don't know, mate. We haven't kicked the ball yet, but we might go back to back. Yeah, very possible.
No, I'm saying about Carve back to back winning the league. No, I'm not. I'm just going to say it, right? And we don't have to react to it. We can just move on. We're approaching 1 year of shows.
Yeah, I know, man. We need to get a dinner sorted.
What's that, 6 weeks?
Yeah.
So we're one school summer holiday away.
Well, actually, 2 shows is a championship season, right? That's 46 games. You should know that.
What's that?
2 more shows and we've done 46 shows, which is an EFL season of shows. Just, you don't have to say anything. Again, we could just move on.
52 shows.
In a week.
What?
52 shows.
Do you want to start again? 52.
Yeah, 52 weeks in a year.
Yeah.
So we're nearly doing 52 shows. We're nearly doing a year. Yeah, you've worked it out. Well, we started in October, didn't we? So it's about right.
Yeah, it would be. Show 52.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
Mate. So yeah, that's kind of how it works.
52 shows. What are we going to do?
Mate, what's the matter with you? Why are you whispering all like the...
No, but don't tell anyone, because I don't want to make too much of a big deal of it.
Yeah.
But 52.
I know.
That's a year.
I know, it's aged you, mate. You can tell.
Cheers.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Cheers. There was no need to look at my hair when you said that.
I didn't.
Wow.
I didn't. It's hard to miss.
Right, move on.
Something's hard to miss is the English champions.
Coventry City.
Of the Premier League, Arsenal Football Club. They kick off their defence against Coventry.
Champion versus champion. Welcome.
What are you saying welcome to? Is that my house? Is that my carpet?
Welcome. to the big leagues.
Make sure you wipe your feet.
Welcome to the big leagues.
Don't
walk straight on the badge.
Don't you dare.
Wipe your feet like you would on a nice rug outside a house.
Yeah, anyway, with 12 days to go until the Premier League season, basically, can anyone stop the mighty Gooners?
This is the Premier League. This is Talk Sport, and it's about to heat up again.
Header into the back of the net! Unbelievable! Declan Rice has headed the ball home.
Tor will swing it in right, but it's a great ball and it's in! And Coventry have got the goal that may well send them to the Premier League. Bobby Thomas celebrates his header in the far post, and 7,000 Sky Blues go delirious here.
Arsenal 2, Manchester United 3. It's another sensational goal from Mateus Cunha from 25 yards out.
Did we expect anything less? This is the Premier League.
Who made that?
Yeah, seriously, who made
I was
made
wondering that.
Because that is fantastic. Who, seriously.
The ironic thing
seriously, who made that?
Yeah, it's terrible.
What?
That generally.
Right, no, seriously. Right, Adam, pan the camera back. Pan
Who
the camera
actually
back.
made that? So, hold on. We've got...
That was who made that, seriously?
Yeah, honestly.
Adam, you need to go find out who made that.
We normally do changing the game at 8:15, but we'll quickly do it now, actually. For anyone that get in the industry and wants to make a package, that's an episode of how not to make a package.
What was wrong with that?
Well, hold on. It was the Premier League are back.
Yeah.
There was no mention of the fact that whoever won the league...
Arsenal was the first goal.
Yeah, from a goal against Luton in 2023.
Doesn't matter.
Well,
you don't know about that.
Well,
Did it define who it was against, when it was, what it was for?
Kind
no.
of. When you've
it
got...
was an iconic moment.
Was
that
it?
was the start of the season.
No, it wasn't.
No, it was
December the 5th. It was nothing to do with start of the season.
What day was it?
Yeah, Wednesday. It was nothing to do with start.
Nice. You know the exact day. No, as in it was the start of the era for Declan
wasn't.
Rice.
Yeah,
that was his first big moment.
No, I don't think his first big moment was Was it?
That was his first big moment.
Not the Man United winner? At September? You'd remember that.
Oh, when you cheated?
No, not really. When Gabriel played Garnacho offside.
Oh, yeah.
That was probably his first big moment.
When you cheated?
When we won 3-1.
Yeah, so he didn't really score the winner then, did he?
Well, we did, because it was 1-1 before.
Yeah,
he made it 2-1.
But if you take his goal out, you still would have won, so it's not really a winner.
He scored the goal in the 95th minute to make it 2-1.
It's not the winner, though.
It is.
It can't be. If you take his goal out, you still won.
No, because...
And you cheated that day anyway. But what did you make of the package in general? Overall, it was good.
Needs a lot of work.
What needed
Needs a lot of work. I don't know, mate. If it's called the Premier League backer
included
package...
3 bits of audio, which was very simple. 3 bits of audio, which was very, very clean and precise and exactly what we want. A goal from one of Arsenal's best players, of course, to win the Premier League.
Right.
The moment Coventry got back into the Premier League, and also the Premier League game of the season last season.
That wasn't the Premier League game of the season.
Adam, what was the Premier League game of the season last season?
Liverpool versus Manchester City.
Whoa.
Liverpool, Man City.
It was the game of the
And
season.
what was the score?
2-1 to Manchester City.
And you think that was better than the 3-2 Arsenal versus Man United?
Very personally, yeah.
No way. Come on.
What do you mean, come on?
Don't do that.
Do what?
Do that.
Hold on, Liverpool scored 4 against Liverpool. At one
What?
point, Liverpool scored 4 against Liverpool.
Liverpool scored 4 against Liverpool.
Aston Villa scored 4 against Liverpool.
You said Liverpool
did I?
scored. That would be a good game. The under-21s versus the first team. What are the Liverpool women's versus Liverpool men? It's a good game.
Liverpool still will win.
No, but come on, mate. Take your bias out of it. I know you were on the wrong end of it, but do you want to know something, actually? Do you want to know something? I actually, because I was trying to go through our previous shows and get some clips just to make some show reels and stuff like that, and I went back to that episode because I needed a clip about me talking about Man United, and I watched about 5...
Shows how far you had to go back to get a good clip.
What are you doing?
Man United did terrible.
No, it's in like a positive
There you
clip.
go.
Yeah, yeah.
Of Man United.
Yeah,
Shows
yeah.
how far you had to go back.
Yeah, I know. Well, you know, we're disappointed with third, and you boys are celebrating when you got it under our tower. But anyway, right, what I'm about to say is...
We won the league, mate.
Last season, yeah.
No, we've won the league.
Last season.
Yeah, we've won the league.
I remember my first one of my lifetime as well.
Yeah.
I was about 6.
Yeah.
Anyway.
What, as a Coventry fan?
No, that was last season.
Right, brilliant.
Win the league.
What was it like supporting 2 teams? It must be boring.
Quite the opposite. Quite the opposite, actually.
It's terrible.
It's great.
Adam doesn't even agree with it. Look at that fake smile through the... Yeah, he's not a fan of it.
Okay.
You got to pick one for the... Hasn't he got to pick one before the start of the
I'm a Man
season?
United fan.
Oh,
No, you're
without
not.
doubt.
I am.
You're a
can only have
Coventry
one
fan.
team.
I'm a Man United fan. I'm a Man United fan, yeah.
Really?
I'm
All
a
right,
Manchester United fan.
Coventry play Man United.
Ask him.
Let's say it's the
Hold on,
last
I've
game
already
of the
been asked all
season.
these questions.
He's already
I've got all
done
the
it.
answers.
No.
I've got all the
Last
answers.
game of the
No,
season.
but he's already done this before.
Coventry could win the league. Man United could qualify for the Champions League
Cov
if they
win the
win.
league.
Who wins?
Cov win the league.
So you're a Cov fan?
Well, no, because I've seen Man United qualify for the Champions League before.
But that means you're a fan.
That's your club. Your
That's your
club
club.
is... That's all that matters.
What do you mean, no, you wouldn't?
I'll be honest, I wouldn't. I'm not going to get
Coventry played-
satisfaction out of Man United qualifying for the Champions League. It's the bare minimum.
Coventry
it's
played,
the bare minimum.
Coventry played Man United in the FA Cup.
Yeah.
He was at the game.
Yeah.
Where did you sit?
Press box.
Where did you sit?
Coventry.
There you go.
No, but
all you need
that's
to know.
no. But that's different. Have you ever sat in the opposite end?
Absolutely categorical.
Never. Away games in Europe.
No.
You're a fake fan. You have.
No, I haven't.
You've never sat in the opposition fans.
I've never gone if I can't get an away ticket. Never.
Well, see, that's what I mean. You're not serious.
I only sit in the
And
Arsenal.
realistically, there is no.
Have I only
there is
no.
no home end in Wembley's there. So.
What?
I bought the ticket before the semi-final.
What do you mean? You get allocated a side each.
Nah, it's the way you look at it. It's all about like perception in life.
The way you
I
look
mean.
at it.
Yeah.
The away end and the home end. Yeah. You can't be doing this all season, mate.
What? Doing what?
We can't be going, we're the English champions, we've just beaten the English champions. And then on Saturday go, yeah, I think like Bruno, copy me.
Is that how I talk?
No, not really. But just want to differentiate between two people.
Brilliant, okay.
I guess the whole, I love to see like three in midfield, it'd be really good. Like
Have I turned into the Moose or something?
You've got to pick one or the other. Well, you put the package, you're clipping the package, you might as well be. Anyway, Adam, let's chat football, shall we? Well, this Muppet looks out about what teams are. Dark horses. Oh, actually, let's do 1 to 5.
No, come on, mate. That's like a summary.
What do you mean? No, who do you think?
Because if I put Bournemouth in 1 to 5...
Who do you think is going to finish in the Champions League?
What? It's the same question.
Yeah, but OK, you think we're all... Well, who do you think is going to finish in the Champions League? Do you think Villa will finish in the Champions League?
No, what I'm saying is, if Adam, for example, does say Villa, then we'll know who his dark horses are. So what I'm saying is we should go through them separately, and then we can naturally build the Champions League spots.
All right.
So winners... We're all on the same, aren't we?
Well, yeah.
To go back-to-back.
Unless Adam thinks Chelsea are going to win it. He might.
Adam? No, we're all the same. Back-to-back champions.
Yeah, I'd say Arsenal are definitely favourites, yeah.
Arsenal, right.
Yeah, Arsenal favourites to win the league.
No,
Arsenal are
no,
favourites.
they're more than favourites. They'll win it.
OK, they're favourites.
Well, look,
all I'm saying is I said they'd win it last season and they did. So I know.
I mean, you look at the Leicester season, you just don't know if a team just...
If Cov won the Premier League next season, is that a bigger story than Leicester?
Without doubt.
I agree, I agree. Is it the biggest story in Premier League history?
Probably would be if they did,
I really hope they do a derby now.
Whoa, that is bang out of order. That is bang out of order. You hope that Coventry finish on a record low amount
Just
of
for you.
I've got a lot of Coventry followers. I'm going to clip this up.
I just like... Well, I've got nothing against them.
What is the matter with you?
Just you.
What?
It's just you.
What do you mean?
I mean, for them, I hope they stay up.
No, you've just said that you hope they are worse than Derby, who finished with the lowest amount of
If
Premier League
Cov
points.
win the league, they're not going to win the league, are they?
Leicester did. You lot did. That was a miracle in itself.
Yeah, brilliant.
So, anyway, yeah, should we go on? So winners, I think that's a bit of a no-brainer. We've spoken about that already. Dark horses, I'm going to let you boys take the reins on this because I did say a couple of weeks ago, my dark horses are ones to watch. Chelsea Football Club. I think they're going to have a very good season, boys.
Depends what you...
Dark horses, however you define that. If that's you defining it as a lower league club getting into the top 10, or would you say like a mid-table team getting into the Champions League, or maybe even a dark horse to challenge for the title? However you define dark horse for this season.
Right now, I'm going to go for...
And these can change, right? Adam, can you just make a note of these?
I'm going to go for Forest right now.
So we've gone, just to clarify, winners, Arsenal, all of us. Dark horses, I've gone Chelsea, you've gone Forest.
Yeah.
Why Forest?
Because I think Oliver Glasner's a great manager.
And this is Premier League, by the way.
What, to win it?
No, as in like Premier League predictions.
Yeah, I think Diamonde, if they get him over the line, it's a good signing at the back.
Yeah, I think that's good.
I think the interest into Charlie Reinders from Manchester City shows the level they're going to. They've kept Morgan Gibbs-White. They've got some very decent players. I think they'll be all right. I think they'll be looking at trying to push for Europe. And Marinakis obviously will provide them with the best players he can. So yeah, they've caught my eye a little bit, Forest.
So what do you define for them as dark horses in terms of a position finish?
Well, top 10 would be very good if they can even have a push for Europe.
I don't think top 10 would be a great story.
I think it would
like a dark horse story.
It was either Forest or Leeds for top 10.
Wow, now Leeds is a dark horse in terms of a prediction. That's a good little...
Yeah, I think Leeds have done some really good business as well. Again, they've got a really strong team. They were very good to the back end of the season. They were very good ever since November. lost a couple of players as well. Who lost strike? He's gone to Brighton. But again, they've spent some money. Got Harry Wilson's a smart bit of business. Strange Trafford's also a very good bit of business. Yeah, so Leeds top 10, Forest top 10, or Forest pushing for Europe.
Just for one, what are you going to lock in as your dark horses?
If it's more of a dark horse for Leeds, I'll go for Leeds.
You got that down, Adam?
Yep.
Adam, go then. Finally, Adam, who's your dark horse for the Premier League going into the new season?
I'm not going to say Man United, because can they really be dark horses? I think they'll have a good season anyway. This is going to kill me.
Tottenham.
Yeah.
My second choice would have been Tottenham.
Tottenham from 17th. I think they could
get back into the Champions League. That's an unbelievable turnaround.
I think they'll get into Europe.
If they finish in the top 5, that's phenomenal. It is. That's phenomenal.
All right.
Is it not?
Well, I believe it when it happens.
No, but I'm just saying, if that did happen, that would be...
I'm still not convinced. I'm not sure what is really realistic when you finish 17th back-to-back.
Yeah, but it's a different club now, mate.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm not sure it actually is a different club.
It is.
Or it's just a manager...
Mate, let's be honest. Tonali and Guimarães are at the same level.
No, Bruno's better.
He might be, but not by like a distance.
No.
They're in the same category for sure.
Yeah.
And they've just signed Tonali.
Yeah.
And I don't care what it was over in terms of price and location, but still, nevertheless,
they've made some really good signings. Van Hecker's a very good player. Senesi was a very good player.
Fernandes, I think he's good.
Yeah.
He's good. Madison coming back into the fold.
Injured again.
No,
he's injured. He's done his hip.
No, it'll be all right.
OK, well, fine.
And they made some really good sales as well.
Yeah,
but they only haven't improved that attack.
No, that doesn't improve.
No,
I think so. So you put Tottenham down, yeah?
So I'll go Spurs.
Okay.
So yours, Anil, was?
Chelsea.
So is that supposed to get...
Luke, were you Forest or Leeds?
I'll go Leeds.
Leeds.
We can define that. If Leeds get into Europe, that is a better story.
But what's Spurs? Because it's Spurs...
It's Spurs getting the top 5.
No, Adam said Europe.
I think Europe. I think if they
qualify... Conference League?
Yeah.
Nah.
They've been 17th 2 years in a row.
That don't do it for me.
17th.
I think 8th would be like a kind of realistic aim.
8th, but even that's not like a...
It's not great.
No.
Well, it is kind of OK.
It's good, but it's not great.
But it's the right steady amount of improvement I'd expect.
I think Spurs are overachieving if they finish top half.
But you say that. But then Man United, who are in the exact same position as Tottenham are this season, but in last season, they finished 16th and finished 3rd.
Difference twice. That was a freak.
Yours was a freak.
Yeah, Spurs proved that was
Spurs
not
have done
a freak.
it back-to-back. It's not a freak.
Different managers, yeah, that's true.
It's actually part of what they are now.
True. Right then, relegation. Who's going down?
I will say Hull.
Yeah, Dual City, bottom of the league.
I'm going to say Fulham.
Really? To go down?
Yeah, at this moment in time. And I'm going to say...
Don't do it.
Well,
Don't do it. Don't.
It is between one of you two. I'm not saying... It's just hard.
Just don't.
Hull... Fulham. Watch out for Sunderland.
What?
Watch out for Sunderland. Europe might hinder them. Playing the Europa League, mate. That's going to be tough. Thursday, Sunday, that'll be tough. That'll take a lot out of them. You believe me, that'll take a lot.
So you're going?
I'm not saying they'll go down.
No, come on. We want you to lock your answers in.
I don't know. Because
They don't play in the Premier League.
Huh?
They don't play in the Premier League.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Oh, brilliant. Very good.
Come on, I'm pushing you. Come on. Lock in. Hull, Fulham, and...
Do you actually think you'll stay up?
Don't stop asking me. You answer.
Genuinely, do you think you stay up?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah. I didn't before this week. I do now.
Adam, what do you think?
No, stop.
No, I'm not sure.
Stop,
no,
don't you dare even turn your mic on. Do not say anything. He is jumping around the houses. I'm pushing you. You're going to be the specialist in football, so you cannot rely on us. Tell us who is going to get relegated.
Cov.
Get him off the show. You're a scumbag. You're a scumbag for that. That is a disgrace.
It's between Cov and Ipswich. I'm not sure, but I think there's merit for a lot of teams. I think some.
Okay, so just to clarify and to lock in, this is your last chance to change it. Hull, Fulham, Cov.
Oh, Ipswich. I actually kind of want Cov to stay up.
That's we'll just stop trying to butter them up now,
I'm
mate.
not. I
I've got millions already.
Brilliant.
Where do you live?
It's all about you. Everything I say is directed at you.
Who's it going to be?
Ipswich.
So you lock it in.
Hull,
Fulham, Ipswich.
Yeah, but I'm not confident. At all.
It's just on the level staying.
Anyway, I would say, I reckon Coventry. No, I'm not.
He will. I think he'll say Cov.
What are you doing?
I'm going for Ipswich, Hull City, and dirty Leeds.
You think wow, well, there you go. I've got a dark horse in Leeds and you think they'll go down. So that's,
wow. Talk about Taylor, 2 halves. Jeez.
That's surprising.
Wow.
Well, maybe Farker.
OK, so I'm going to go for Arsenal.
Chelsea. And Spurs.
No,
great season for London.
Yeah, it's been good, but I can see the decline.
We're sure going
now,
to go for Hull, Newcastle.
No. I don't think Newcastle will go down. I think they're going to have a really bad season.
Palace is one to watch, by the way. I'm sorry.
I'm going to lock in Hull bottom, Ipswich 19th.
It's not as easy as you think, is it?
No, but...
No, hurry up, specialist.
I'm not the specialist.
Don't you dare say Coventry.
No, imagine that. Yeah, I think Cov got that. No. I'm going to go... So, Hull bottom, Ipswich, and...
See?
Do you know what?
Oh, I was right. Sunderland's actually not a bad shout.
I'm going to go Leeds.
What?
Yeah.
Based...
It could go either way for Leeds.
Yeah,
it really is one of those seasons.
Yeah.
They've sold players, they've bought players. I don't know.
James Trafford's a good signing, but I just think we're going to see a lot of James Trafford next season.
Well, yeah, he's just been signed as their keeper. I mean, of course you'll see a lot.
No, as in lot. We're going to see him in action a lot.
Yeah, they've still got Joe Rodon.
Yeah, they've got a couple of good players.
Goodmanson.
They've got
left back.
They sold Pascal.
Yeah, he's went to Brighton. Strike.
Yeah,
he's gone to Brighton.
Yeah, he's a good player. I think they'll miss him.
Bogle, Goodmanson, Okafor.
Because
Lemaitre.
Wilson's just signed for them.
Wilson.
Dan James.
Stack in midfield.
Nah, I think I'm going to lock them in. Ipswich, Hull, Ipswich and Leeds.
Wow.
I'm going to lock it in. Right then.
You don't feel confident about that whatsoever, do you?
I'm more confident than you.
Yeah, because I still don't know.
I think I've got 2 of the 3 teams correct.
I don't.
Hull and Ipswich.
I'm not even sure Coventry and Ipswich go down. I think it might be Hull and 2 actual current Premier League sides that one.
I hope so, if it's not made.
I actually do, generally, I think Sunderland being in Europe, I shouldn't say it, but that's massive.
That's a very good point.
It's Thursday to Sunday. It's
but the drop-off is immense for them to get relegated.
Mate, it's brutal. It's generally Thursday to Sunday with that team. It's not... Because you're playing catch-up week in, week out from September. We play them on the 12th of September, right? That's before any of the... Europe starts. They play on Thursday. So they're already thinking when they play us on the Saturday night, they've got their first Europe.
But with all due respect, even
mate,
if
it's big. It's 8 games.
But even if they didn't have Europe, they probably would have lost to you lot anyway.
No, but what I'm saying is when
you've convinced me. I'm actually going to swap Ipswich out for Sunderland. I think Sunderland are going to struggle.
It's 8 games. Right. It goes on till January, and if you're in February in that position, it might be hard. I don't want to because I think they've
Imagine if Newcastle and Sunderland go down together. Ooh. Wow. Anyway, should we move on?
It's a horrible thing to say because it's a victim of your own success. They did so well last season, but you need... I don't know how much business they've done. I need to double-check. But they need... You basically need, They
just need players,
You don't need 2... Yeah, but you need... The level can't drop.
They've signed Thomas Meunier from Lille, Ethan Berry from Palace and Adam Nelson from Glentoran.
Yeah, so they've barely strengthened.
Yeah, but they've got... strong squads.
For what? 1 game a week. You're adding another 8 games and you're travelling and you're playing cup games as well.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's difficult.
And you actually look at the Ipswich signings, they've signed some really good players.
They actually have signed some really good players. Yeah. And they've been linked with Palacios from Bayer Leverkusen today, which is an unbelievable bit of business. That's very, very ambitious. Very ambitious.
It's not common,
Be interesting, that.
Right, should we... It's better. The 35 million rated. You haven't spent 35 million pounds on a player, have you?
It doesn't matter about price. You're always saying about price tag. It doesn't matter.
No, but it shows the sign of ambition if you're coming up, doesn't it?
Cov smashed their record 3 times in a row.
Congratulations.
In a week.
Well, that's...
Cash. Splash their cash. Anyway, flop of the season, very quickly. Who do you think's coming?
Player or team?
Team. Flop of the season. Who is going to be the disappointment of next season? I'm going to say mine first.
Go on then.
Manchester City.
Okay. Yeah, but...
They finished outside the top 3, they're flopped.
You think they finished outside the top 3?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Write that down.
Yeah.
You think... Well, OK, as it stands right now...
Yeah.
Who do you think finishes third?
Man United.
Who's second? You think Chelsea finished second?
I think Chelsea get second, mate. I think Chelsea get second.
Do you?
Yeah. I'm not joking.
So you think Arsenal, Chelsea, Man United...
Liverpool.
You think City finished 5th?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Are you happy for Colourful to clip that?
Clip it.
No, I'm just saying.
Clip it. I think Chelsea will... We've just spent the last 5 minutes talking about how good of a season Sunderland had because they had 1 game a week. You cannot for a second tell me that Chelsea's squad is not better equipped for the Premier League than them. You cannot tell me for a second that Man United had an inferior team to Chelsea last season. They finished third.
I'm just not sure you could compare Sunderland to Chelsea.
Well, you can compare Man United to Chelsea.
Fine.
And Man United, for half of the season, probably just a bit longer than that, had Ruben Amorim, factually their worst manager in Premier League history, and they still managed to claw third with a manager with very little experience in the top elite level. Chelsea have got a manager in who knows what it takes to overachieve with a team with little expectation. They've got some good players for 1 game a week. 1 game a week.
No, if you keep saying 1 game a week, it's still
one game a week.
You can say 1 game a week, 1 game a week.
Okay.
It's 1 game.
1 game a week.
I get 1 game a week.
It's 1 game a week.
I'm well aware it's 1 game a week.
Every week.
Yeah, I'm not.
1 game.
It's not the 1 game a week. It's the fact that you think that they're going to click so much and be so consistent so much.
But if I told you that Man United were going to finish third when Ruben Amorim got sacked, you would have laughed me out of the room. You would have laughed me out of the room. Everyone would.
Yeah, fair.
I just think Chelsea are much more equipped and much more stable than Man United were, and I've seen it with my own eyes. 1 game a week, honestly, it was mental. It was 1 game a week, Carrick won all of them, and then the moment he had 2 in a week, he dropped points.
Yeah.
That was the first game he dropped points in. I think it was his 5th game, and he drew.
Adam will know more. You drew 3-3 today in pre-season?
Who cares about pre-season?
I know it's pre-season.
You lost today.
No, I know that. But we're champions of England. We can all right.
I hate you. I actually hate you.
But no, seriously, because the thing is, he's still going to be working out his best 11, Alonso.
Mate, and
it might not click until...
But how long did Carrick get? He joined mid-season.
Yeah, but I'm not taking anything away from Carrick. You're watching it from afar. So... You are watching it from afar because he's watching Man United. He probably knows he's going to be like having talks. So he's probably watching Manchester United going, "Oh, if I was manager, I'd do this, I'd do this." And you haven't got. Yeah, but that's my point. But he hasn't had all his players aren't available yet for World Cup and injuries and what have you.
I think
and the transfer window is still going on. But Carrick came in. He didn't have anything. He just had to focus on the 11 players. So I'm not saying it was easier. But he was like, well, I've got a good understanding of what I would do if I walked into that team. I'm not saying that. Alonso is building it from his scratch and he's still trying to identify and work out different formations for different players. I'm not saying it might not happen, but, don't be surprised if Chelsea get to September and we're still going, I'm not really sure Chelsea, he knows his best 11. That's kind of natural.
And just to clarify...
So, if you get to, October... And Chelsea right, we're starting to see the real bare fruits of Alonso's work in Chelsea. That's quite a jump from October to May to keep consistent and go all the way to second.
It's not as big as a jump that Man United had from 15th or whatever they were.
I think it's more like, do you think City will finish 5th?
Mate, this is what I wanted to say. If Colourful are going to clip this up, no problem. Make sure you include this bit. They, in one summer, have lost Pep Guardiola, Bernardo Silva, and the biggest out of all of them, not Stones, Rodri.
But also lost Stones, which is another leadership.
Stones, which is another, is part of the leadership group at the club.
And they've also lost Trafford, which is a backup.
And with all due respect, as good as Maresca may or may not be, there is no player in world football that is going to be more motivated to play for Maresca than they are for Guardiola. It's just a fact. So naturally, without even them intentionally dropping off, the level and quality will drop off because they haven't got a manager that's as good as the previous incumbent. It's just a way of life. It happened to Man United when Ferguson left. Happened to Arsenal when Wenger left. And that's different levels of top elite managers leaving and still a form of a drop-off. It just happens.
Kanji as well.
Exactly.
He left. What a player he is.
And I just think they've
lost a lot of players.
They're losing not just players, but leaders.
Yeah, they are losing leaders.
I look at that squad now and I just think, if you take Rodri out of there, who is going to be... We've seen Man City without...
Fernandes has been linked with them to Chelsea.
And maybe it might change if he brings... So
it'd be Anderson and potentially Enzo in that midfield.
I still don't know if Anderson's at the top level. I still don't know.
I was really impressed with him in the World Cup.
He was very
though,
good. He was very
say.
good. But then let's just be honest. He had a player who plays virtually exactly like he does, but just better than him next to him in Declan Rice. It's true, though, isn't it? It's true.
Very good.
And you know, he's going to have to be the guy, not a guy. And I just think, will he have it in him to be able to hold that all together? Who knows? So much there for Colourful to clip up. Welcome. Anytime we're here, every Sunday, 7 till 9.
I don't think it matters what I think for flop of the season.
Flop of the season.
It's different.
I've got Man City. Have you got one, Adam, quickly?
My problem is that I'm not going to say anything about Chelsea because I just can't predict. They were going to be my dark horse and they were going to be my flop. So
I thought you were going to say relegated.
I haven't got a clue what Chelsea are going to do.
Okay, that's fair.
My
fair.
flop, Aston Villa. I think they've lost too many players, too many key players, and they've been on such a good run that these things do
come to an end.
Yeah, they stutter, and I think they're going to have a difficult start to the season, and I just don't think they'll catch up to where they were.
Come on then, Mr. Fence.
Season or two.
A flop.
Arsenal.
Everton.
But how can they be a flop?
Because I think Everton will be in the second season. They should be looking up the table to try and consolidate.
So what's the realistic expectation for Everton generally? That they could go, right, that's what we're going to realistically aspire to get.
Well, Moyes has been very, very, very outspoken about his dreams and aims to get Everton back into European football as what he did to West Ham.
So top 8
so
or 9.
I'm thinking if they're trying to...
so if their achievement is top 8 or 9,
I think
how far do they fall down for them to be qualified as flop of the
14th.
season? 14th.
I could probably see them finishing around about 14th. But I can see
that flop though. If I think a flop would be like, whoa, that was.
But then
would you be shocked if Everton finished 14th? Like shocked?
No, but the fans would be disappointed. So it depends. Look, that's the thing. If you say a flop like that, then there's not many teams.
No,
that
there's not.
flop.
But yeah, I get that.
So Adam's probably hit because if I say to you now, Brentford. After what they did last season, they finished 17th.
Yeah, no, that can't.
That's not.
No,
that's not a flop.
That's not a flop. No, because they overachieved.
Because they just stayed in the league.
Yeah.
So, judging by that.
Okay, I'll give you that then. Fine, you've convinced me. I'll allow you to have that. Everton.
Well, I mean, Villa's a. But then even
you can
Villa.
Still go. You can go the same.
But I don't think Villa. But no, but if Villa finished 6th, I don't think that is that a flop.
If they finish 6th.
If they finish outside the Champions League.
No, I think Villa to flop would have to be outside Europe.
I can't see finishing
9th or 10th, yeah.
So I can't see
that's a flop.
That's a flop.
That's a flop.
I can't see Villa doing that.
No, but that's a great shout.
What's the flop for you lot, Man United, to finish 6th?
Yeah, that's a flop. But 5th is a bare minimum. That's like, you can probably just about keep your job.
I think that's about the same for us as well, for Chelsea. 6th is a flop, 5th is... Yeah, that'll do.
So Chelsea, Man United get Champions League. So I can't see...
No, it's up to you. What do you think? It could be Chelsea. You could put Chelsea.
No, I don't think. No, because I don't think Chelsea will flop. Because I don't think 5th getting Champions League is a flop. I think Liverpool should get Champions League football. If they don't, then they've flopped.
Yeah.
But then have they flopped because it's his first
any
season?
Of the big 6, whoever doesn't get the Champions League has flopped.
Right now, I think Arsenal, City, Man United. I just think Liverpool, Chelsea. Yeah, I can't see any of that. Yeah, I don't think any of those teams will. I do think Man United need to strengthen.
I will allow you to have Tottenham.
No, but I don't know if they'll flop. They'll have to finish 15th again to flop.
No, if they finish outside the top 10, that's a monumental flop.
Okay, I'll do it like this.
Considering what they've spent and the new manager, maybe.
Maybe.
I'll give you Tottenham if they finish outside the top 10. Yeah?
No, because I...
Right, come on, mate, we haven't got all day, Luke. Just pick a team. Just pick a team.
I'll go Everton.
I think 14th is a flop for Everton.
Such a...
Well, it might be you lot, but I think you need to improve.
Why are you doing this?
We might be Man United, because I think out of the business, every other team, well, actually, no, Liverpool... Man United need to...
We've done absolutely...
Yeah, Manchester United, if the window closed, I think I saw a stat. This is the same back four that Ten Hag had in 2023.
Well, let me go one step further. As it stands right now, Coventry City have spent more money than Man United in the transfer window. So,
if the window's shut tomorrow and you're...
we're cooked.
Then you might be the team to finish outside the Champions League.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be a flop because they're nowhere near ready yet. They need at least...
What, to finish outside the Champions League? That is a flop.
No, I don't think it is now.
Man United?
I don't think it's a flop.
Mate,
if they don't sign anyone from here...
If the window's shut tomorrow...
What do you expect that team to get?
I expect Man United to finish, after finishing third in the Champions League, I'd expect you to consolidate your place in the Champions League.
But then if they haven't improved the squad, how are they going to handle Champions League football and then maintain a Premier League spot?
No, I'm saying, if you need to, it's strengthened.
No, but you said by the metric of it, if it closed tomorrow.
Yeah, but I'd still be expecting Manchester United to be finishing.
I wouldn't.
Oh, mate, that is a flop.
Right now, if the window closed tomorrow morning...
Okay, if the window closed tomorrow morning, would Man United fans be waking up going, I'll take 6th?
No, but it's not. It wouldn't be a surprise.
I think Man United
Like, for example, before this season...
He got 3rd last season. He has to consolidate that at the minimum.
Yeah,
that's
agree.
a flop.
But that's him personally, though.
But that's a flop. If you don't do that, that is you can't dress that up any other way. That's like me trying to dress up the fact that we could finish 2nd. The season just gone.
Okay, would that be a flop then? If you finish 2nd this season?
Yeah, but you could say Arsenal.
Good man. Good man.
Yeah, but
good man. See what happens when you're in a bit of silverware. You start talking a bit of sense. This time last year, you'd be like, nope, ain't saying it. Good man. If Arsenal finish 2nd, it's a flop.
Depends who wins it.
We're back. It was
well,
nice.
It doesn't really.
It was nice while it lasted. That 10 seconds was really nice. Right, should we move on to a feature?
I might say you lot then.
He's so bitter, isn't he?
No. Honestly. I'm being genuine. If you finish out the top...
If you don't think we will, then put Man United down.
No, but I think you will.
OK, so then don't do it then. What's the matter with you?
But honestly, that is a flop.
Ridiculous. That 10 seconds was golden, wasn't it, Adam? We thought, wow, we had logical
Wasn't
Luke.
it? Yeah.
Logical
nice,
Luke.
that.
Logical Henry. Right, should we move on to a little feature that we like to call Change of the Game?
Yeah, let's go with it.
Yeah, you want to do it? Have you two gone this stab again? Go on.
Changing
the game.
Change the face to get changing
the game.
Yeah, there you go.
This is honestly beyond ridiculous.
God, we're good at that, aren't we, Luke?
Spends a lot of money, though. It saves a lot of the budget.
Right, we won't spend too long because we'll try and squeeze in a bit of triv as well.
Yeah.
So we'll speak about this for 5 minutes. So changing the game is very simple. We talk about how we can maybe even give you a little bit of advice on how to change the game in your particular circumstance. Whether it's motivation for work, whether it's trying to chase your dreams, making something a little bit special happen in your life. We will try our best to facilitate. And as we always say on the show, don't we, Luke? If we have one person, our job has been done for the day. So my topic that I wanted to talk to you about, which I think is quite relevant for a couple of reasons, is the feeling of being in a rut, or you think that you're in a rut, or you're not progressing as much as you feel you should be.
Yeah.
Take us through what you think first.
Well, I'm still in a holiday mode.
OK, so you feel great?
No, but
you're
actually...
on the beach.
No, technically I am. But sometimes, when you're in a rut, sometimes it's good just to take a step out and just... Oh, what's the word? I can tell I'm really on holiday mode. Evaluate. But that's not the... Like, sort of reflect. You sort of take a step back and sort of reflect on what you've done so far as your career to date. Because you can get caught up with the whole social media and you're caught up with things doing. But it's always an important thing, I've said this before, to stay in your lane. And it's actually good to take yourself out of it, realise there's a whole other world that goes on, socialise with friends and family, take some time out, do whatever pleases you, helps you out, whether that's listening to music, go to the gym, do whatever, and just pause and take some time off it.
But then how do you... Well, you're the perfect man to ask this. How do you do that when you're going 100 miles an hour chasing your dreams and you're really trying to get somewhere with your career or whatever you're trying to achieve? How do you just put the brake on and just actually look around and be a bit grateful? I'm not saying that I'm not being grateful.
Yeah.
I'm just saying we're ambitious people, Luke.
Yes, we are. But sometimes when you want something so much, it's also good just to take a step back. And I think going on holiday and... It sounds quite funny, but going to a spa and having a sauna and having a glass of champagne on the top and looking out of the skyline of
my language.
And talking about the skyline of Barcelona.
OK, well, come on, mate. You're living a bit of a lavish lifestyle here. What about people who can't afford to go to Barcelona and have a champagne and sit in a fancy spa?
But the reason
what spa did you go?
It was in the hotel.
And what hotel was it?
Sales Hotel Pierre.
I thought if you were going to say Hotel W, I would have kicked you out of the studio.
No.
The money's gone to your head.
But it's like, you've worked for that. You know, whatever you do your day job, you have that little bit of luxury, you have a break, because you get that opportunity to do that. And then when you get back to work, it's the motivation to do that again. So the work harder, the more work you put in, the more opportunities you get to have a nice little break. So it's a case of work hard and play hard. But when I say play hard, I don't mean going out clubbing anymore because I'm far too old for that. And as you say...
Are you?
Yeah, I can't.
Really?
Oh, mate, I can't do it.
I'm not.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you very much. The life goes
No,
on.
I went to Electric Paradise yesterday. That's so me. So me.
So what about when you feel like you're not progressing as much as you should? Perhaps you don't feel like you're getting the opportunity that you've perhaps warranted potentially. And where does the line come for you in terms of pushing as much as you can but then also not feeling like you're asking for something you haven't warranted?
Well, firstly, it's all about self-respect, because there will come a point when you turn around and go to yourself, hang on a minute, what am I getting out of this? And I think that's natural in any industry or in any environment. You need to turn around and go, OK, what am I getting out of this? But I would also speak to people, because, especially in this industry, everyone is doing their own thing, and everyone's trying to do that next step and get into that next place. And sometimes it's just a case of biding your time. Now, I know when people say biding your time, you hate that, because for some people, they've been going to university, and some people have done it since they've come out of university. Some people have done it ever since they were 16. So you say biding your time, you go, well, actually, I've been doing this for 10 years, or trying to work myself in the industry, even though I've only started being in the industry for 5 years. But you just have to keep that end goal in mind, and you have to keep the end goal in sight and never lose focus. And listen, we're not speaking because we're all... Oh, how do I say it? I can't hear myself now. But in terms of, like, we're not prima donnas. You know, we always go through times where, you know, we've lost motivation. Like, to be brutally honest with you now, like, I'm not on my 100 miles an hour best because I've taken 10 days off, so it's going to take me time to get back into it. But, you know, as soon as I'm back on Sky or back on TalkSport, and the buzz will come back, and they'll be like, right, time to put your head down and crack on again. So I guess that comes in with the love of your job, but also always seeing the bigger picture. But it can happen to everyone in any job. You will lose some motivation at some point. But again, it's almost, what can you do? Sometimes it's out of your control, and sometimes you can try and make it your control. You can control your controllable.
OK, what about when you take a bit of a knockback at work or in your industry, or maybe perhaps you don't get the job you apply for, or, you know, that you're told that you just weren't quite good enough or whatever? How do you personally, or what would you suggest to people out there who are really trying but they're just not getting the breakthrough or the opportunity that they want? How would you deal with that, or how have you dealt with that, shall I say?
Firstly, use it as a positive, because it's always a good thing. There's never a thing as rejection. It's just a solution. I always use it as a positive, and if they give you constructive feedback, act on it. If they don't give you constructive feedback, then that's up to you to have a chat with someone else. But, you know, if someone says, I don't think you're right for this because of this moment in time, I don't think you're right for this because of this moment in time, that doesn't necessarily mean you're not right for it in the future. They just need to see some development. And I know it's a deep conversation at changing the game, but it's... I'm probably my mic here. It's the same with, you know, with the Arsenal story with Bruno Guimarães. In 2022, and this is probably it ties in with the conversation. You know, in 2022, Arsenal had the opportunity to sign him, and Arteta turned it down because he didn't think he was ready for the project. Now, Bruno's gone away. He probably wasn't very happy, I don't know. But he went to Lyon, established himself as one of the best midfielders in Europe. Then he went to Newcastle, established himself as one of the best midfielders in the Premier League. And now, 4 years later, he's now playing for Arsenal under Arteta, because he's learned, he's grown as a person, he's grown as a player, he understands more things, and it's come full circle. So it just goes to show that if you follow the journey and follow the right thing, sometimes you might have to step out of your comfort zone to do something. But, you know, someone will remember you, go, oh, actually, I was speaking to this guy 2 years ago. Let me just keep in touch just to see what he's doing. Oh, actually, he's gone from here to here to here, and he's telling you that conversation. He might be right now for that role or for that job. So, yeah, I guess it's all about... Also, it's about yourself. You don't want to take people to take advantage of you. And I kind of think that this season, something I've got to work on, is a balance, to be brutally honest.
Yeah, you do struggle with that.
Yeah, and I've actually noticed that having things to look forward to and having taken a step back, it's actually opened my eyes that, yeah, work is very important and you never lose your passion, but there's something about just having a nice balance and having a gym session there, or an evening at the theatre, or going for a beer or coffee with a mate. You know, you don't have to do anything that's expensive or expansive, just a little thing that breaks up your week. And I think if that happens, then you have probably a better work determination and probably a better work focus, perhaps. Because then you're not just going, oh, you're stuck in a rut, because that's what happens. Do 3 weeks on the spin. It's different when you do it in a major tournament, because they're the buzz and the adrenaline, and you know that's it's a final bit. You know that the final is on the 19th of July. But if you start doing that when it's during a Premier League season, there's no end to it, because it's relentless for 10 months. So, yeah, that's probably what I say to that.
Yeah, no, very good advice.
Do you agree, or?
Yeah, certainly. Of course, I think it's subjective, isn't it? And it really depends on how people operate in terms of the way they navigate themselves through their careers or hardships. I think it's difficult. I think two things, and it's a bit of a contrast, I would suggest, is, number one, sit with it. if you go through a bit of a difficult moment or a conversation or a knockback from a certain job you applied for, or, for example, even if you really wanted to get on a podcast but you didn't get selected to go on it, anything it can be, sit with it. You're allowed to feel a bit crap about it. You're allowed to think, oh gosh, okay, that wasn't great. I really did enjoy that moment, that feeling. But then I think once you wake up the next day, tomorrow's a new day. And I think you need to be able to also not sit with it in your head for too long. Don't let it really play on your mind as much as you can. You've got to find that, as you say, balance. And I think balance is a really, really important component to life. Forget industry, forget job, forget family, forget friends, girlfriend, whatever. It's such an important thing to be able to balance stuff, and I think I struggle with that as well.
But it's balance for yourself, isn't it? Yeah. That's the thing.
That word is the most important word in the universe.
Yeah.
Balance.
Yeah.
The entire universe is balanced on such a thin... it's the same. Our lives are balanced. Nature is balanced. Our planet, everything is based on just the right balance. And if you tip the balance the wrong way too much...
You get lost in that. You get caught in that lifestyle, and it's hard to break.
And that's the thing as well, isn't it? You know, you don't want, even if it is your career that you're really putting your time and effort into, you don't want to neglect all the other aspects of your life, because then you don't, even if you do make your millions and you get your dream show or you do anything like that, you don't want to look back and go, well, I wish I'd spent that time elsewhere and pursuing different things away from just our career. So yeah,
but accepting change is a big thing. I mean, I've got a couple of quotes I was looking at. Socrates, there's nothing permanent except for change.
Good centre back.
Do you know what I was going to say?
Good centre back he was.
What are you doing? Do you know what I was going to say?
Great player. What a penalty.
Come on, we're having a serious conversation. What is the matter with you? Honestly, you two, heaven forbid what happens. I don't even want to know when I'm not here with you two.
What?
Ridiculous. He's just...
Said a quote from Socrates.
Yeah, and he said good player.
He used to play for Arsenal.
He was notoriously crap.
Yeah.
Oh, but he took a great penalty.
Yeah, like, honestly, it's just ridiculous. I was actually going to say, Adam, do you want to wrap this up with a few quotes?
Do you know what? I will give you a quick one, actually. This is from Giannis Christos, who's a Greek poet.
He never played for us.
He didn't, did he? Since we cannot change reality, let us change the eyes which see reality, which basically says it all. You can't change what's going on, what everyone else does.
It's how
you can't change it. Yeah, your perception.
Wow, really good. On that note, it's not going to get any better for you in your career, Adam, so get out, get Adam Bradley in, because we have booked him, because it's time for this.
Trivia.
There we go, a bit of trivia. I didn't want to cut off Adam there, but I just thought he couldn't have left on a better note.
Yeah,
that
true.
was fantastic.
But Bradley's got lots of live
But Bradley, yeah. What are you saying, Bradley? You good?
Brad,
how you doing?
Brad, I've not seen you in a couple of weeks, mate. How you been?
No, I've been all right. I was a bit late, sorry. I just run in the studio so if I'm out of breath.
Brad, just quickly before we start, Matt came back in earlier on.
Did he?
Yeah, just say hello. Yeah,
disgusting,
I haven't seen him in weeks.
Yeah, just.
well, if you see him, say hello from him.
Yeah, well, he's too busy talking about Crystal Palace. Really weird,
always.
actually. Sage and onion stuff, and he kept saying. Anyway, what have you got for us, Brad?
Trivia quiz. Well, it's the transfer season, so let's play higher or lower.
Well, in theory, I should win.
Okay, you said it.
Yeah, in theory, I should win.
Therefore, on that basis...
So I'm going to give you a name.
You can go first.
I'll give you a name.
Yeah.
I'll tell you how much they cost, and I will give you another name, and you tell me whether their transfer fee was higher or lower.
Okay.
Simple as that.
All right.
So I need to know the number of the first one, right?
Yeah, that's how it works.
So let's start with...
Mr. Transfer's over it.
Jadon Sancho.
No problem.
Yeah.
Right.
He cost...
73 million pounds. Look at that.
Yeah.
Go on.
Excluding add-ons.
Very good.
Right.
Wasn't any add-ons because you're so crap. Carry on.
Josko Gvardiol.
Over to you,
higher
number one.
Or lower?
Lower.
I'm going to say it was higher by 4 million, and City signed him for 77 million pounds.
Well, I don't know whether to put the right or wrong one now, because you've one said higher, one said lower. Whose question is this?
It's Anil's.
All right, so Anil.
Lower.
Sorry.
Higher by 4 million pounds.
Yep, 77 million he cost.
It's not your question.
No, but it's your job. It's your job.
It's not my job.
Just
clearly.
on changing the game.
Clearly, we know it's not my job.
Yeah. Say your motivation is.
It's not my job. You think I'm on transfer insiders or something, right?
Yeah, I can tell you. I show Joe this. He'll be impressed.
Yeah, no, definitely won't be going on there. Go on.
All right.
I have to wait for the question, mate. I can't do much.
No, just sort your earpiece out that you've been losing a fight with the last 2 hours.
Ah, well, it's the only thing I lose a fight with. Definitely wouldn't lose a fight with you.
Gvardiol? or Cristiano Ronaldo? So Gvardiol was 77.
Hold on, which Cristiano Ronaldo?
When he went to Real Madrid.
Oh, he went to Real Madrid for 80 million, so therefore...
Well, that's so easy.
Therefore, Guardiola... Yeah.
Carol, 1-0.
2-0.
It's 1-0.
I stole yours.
It's 1-0. No, there's no stealing in this.
Oh, right, OK.
Oh, so you agree with stealing?
So we're on
Clip
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Don't clip that. It's a bit out of context, unless we're going to do an out of context page.
But he went
Good
for
idea.
80 million.
He went for 80 million.
So how easy was that? Anyway, carry on.
You're next. Listen.
I can't do much, so just wait.
Yeah, but...
Hugo Ekitike. Higher or lower?
Then Ronaldo or Sancho?
Then Ronaldo.
Because I just got that, mate.
Ronaldo went for 80 million. Ekitike. Higher or lower?
Do you know?
No, I don't. No, I actually don't.
80 million. He was lower. He was lower.
He was 81 million. So.
Oh, well.
Oh, well.
What would you have gone?
I was actually going to go 88 million. I thought it was actually 88 million euros. Which would have been what? 83 million? Yeah, it would have been technically right.
Brilliant. Go on.
So, we are on...
Ekitike
for...
81 million.
81 million. OK. Higher or lower?
Yep.
Mateus Fernandes.
What?
Answer the question, big boy.
What, the City right back, Mateus Fernandes.
That's what?
Spurs player.
Oh, Spurs player. Oh, Matheus Nunes. Oh, no. 81 million higher by 4 million. He went for 85 million pounds.
This is so unfair.
It's not really.
It is. You got Ronaldo, which was a world record fee at the time, and you've got one that happened 2 weeks ago, which was also a world record for Tottenham.
You're crying?
It's a joke.
OK, so we are on 85 for Mateus Fernandes.
I think about 85 million.
Next.
What? Shall I get bloody...
Jack Grealish.
Hi, he went for 100 smackaroonies.
Very good.
Yeah, well, it's going to make my
Go on,
job.
your turn.
It's going to make my
If you
job.
get one wrong and I get it right,
Okay.
I've won.
You technically haven't.
So Jack Grealish was 100 million. Eden Hazard.
What, from Chelsea to Real Madrid for 130 million with a year left on his contract?
And that's
Therefore,
euros.
it'll be higher.
That's euros.
Still higher.
Right, we'll do
It was
all in now.
120
next one.
million euros, which is 103 million.
So he was wrong.
Yeah, still
It was
130.
still higher.
Right, final one. Whoever gets the first wins.
Well, it's obviously going to be lower.
Right.
Enzo Fernandez.
Higher. No, lower. 105 million.
lower.
January to River Plate from Chelsea.
Higher, higher, higher.
Oh, highest 103 million.
Higher, higher. Yes! I win!
No, I said
I
lower.
win the quiz!
You don't win the quiz.
Yeah!
Enzo was higher.
Yeah, I said lower and then said the higher price.
Yes, sir. Right, very quickly, we're running out of time. Get out, Adam Bradley. Bradley, Adam.
later,
it's
guys.
time
Have a good one.
Cheers, mate. It's time for DJ Bradders. Hit it, my man.
Track of the week.
Lovely stuff, track of the week. Very simple. Bradders, welcome back.
How you doing, boys? You
Good
all
to see you,
right?
mate. I've been in
Yeah,
Barcelona.
Good to see you.
Working on a track.
Oh, yeah, rocking in Barcelona.
Right, go
I
on,
did a
quick.
gig there once.
You've got
Nice
10
place.
seconds. Tell us how you've been getting on.
I've just been enjoying the sun. Haven't really done anything in the studio, you know. Just been with my homies and just chilling,
homies.
you know.
Yeah, fine, bro.
Homies, brilliant. Yeah. Right, what's the feature for track of the week
Right,
this week?
That's moving across.
Moving, because of transfer, lots of money getting thrown around, a lot of players moving around, anything to do with moving or move. So you might have noticed I've filled the show this week with tracks from Moving Shadow record label.
Nice.
Yeah. But you haven't been here, mate, so what you on about?
No, I loaded them up before I came in earlier.
Yeah, respect to that.
Respect. Shall I go first?
Yeah, quickly.
I'm not going to win, but it's such a good song.
I'm not going to win
So
either.
It's
such a good song.
No, but mine's such a good song. This song, it's just so lovely, and you're going to say, well, what's it got to do with moving? But the whole aspect of this song is about everything else in the world moves around, everything keeps going, the whole world keeps going, but the one thing that won't change is my love for that person. Hit it.
We're only getting older, baby.
Bit of 1D.
I've been thinking about it lately. just how fast the night changes everything that you've ever dreamed of, disappearing when you wake up. But there's nothing to be afraid of, even when the night changes. It will never change me and you.
It's a beautiful song, isn't it?
Very nice.
Shout out 1D.
Very nice. I mean, I actually thought I was going to lose, but after listening to that, I think I've actually got a small.
You don't actually have to play your.
I actually thought I had a small percentage of now winning. As you know, move was the topic, and I thought, oh, move. But I thought I'd move away.
Soul Train.
From the Soul Train.
Okay, nice.
And do something a little bit current.
Okay.
Now, I don't want to say too much, but I've had the pleasure of seeing Bruno Mars live at Wembley a couple of weeks ago. His album, the 2026 album, The Romantic Tour, is out. It's very good. Play the music.
For just a chance to win your heart.
What's this got to do with the feature?
You could set
Move.
the bar
I've moved across to the current.
beyond the stars.
I'll do anything.
This
That's
is
tenuous, isn't it?
Anything.
that is
you
the
ask
biggest
me
reach.
to.
So you've just come in and made it all about yourself, and
Yeah.
you've moved over from your normal
Say
genre.
you want the moon. Watch me fly.
Did you go to
And
Bruno
a
Mars?
mountain
Did
you
you take any
can point
photos?
to. I wouldn't climb. It's crazy, but it's true.
Right, cut the music.
There's nothing I won't do. I'd risk it all for you. To hold your hand.
Right,
Such a good
play
song.
the song. We will go out to the winning song. Who has won? And please, just remember the ridiculous
Just remember
reasons.
how good Bruno Mars is.
One Direction are bigger than Bruno Mars.
Who's Bruno Mars been inspired by? The likes
What?
of Prince.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. The
MJ.
topic was move. And who actually had it?
We're only getting older, baby. And I've been thinking about it lately.
This has got nothing to do with me.
Yeah, it does.
It's because same with that.
No, because the whole premise of the song is everything moves around and everything goes so quickly, but the only thing that doesn't move and change is my love for you.
The same with Bruno Mars. He was the only person.
No, your reason was because you've moved from your normal genre.
But the
to
song,
Bruno Mars, 'cause you
the
went to
song
go
is
see
about
them.
risking it all for one person.
That's not moving.
Yeah, it is. It's not moving away from
You're
anyone.
better off about a song about a house.
No,
Honestly,
right.
ridiculous. Right, this has been, of course, Game Changers
Terrible.
live on Colourful Radio. This, again, has been a wonderful show.
Oh,
with
by
Luke
the way,
Cameron.
not
We're
here
back
next year. Next week.
Oh, brilliant. Of course he isn't. Why not?
Cardiff Community Shield.
Oh, of course he is. Don't worry, we'll still bring you an absolutely banging show. When Arsenal lose the Community
No, we'll
Shield,
win that.
They
thank you
don't
so
count
much.
as major trophies,
Does
don't
it? They
forget
will.
it.
They'll put it in as a treble.
Trophy when you
Anyway,
win, friendly when you lose.
Brilliant. Anyway, thank you
Thanks.
so much for listening to Game Changers on Colourful Radio. The show powered by Talk Sport. Up next is the Fresh Music Hour, so don't go anywhere. But that's it from us. We will see. Well, I'll see you next week. Have a great week. Good night, and stay locked in.